Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fabulous Tuesday. This was originally
What'd you call this one?
the
What'd you name
stream.
it? Yeah.
Flesh and Blood TCG, something.
Wow.
Something.
SEO genius.
It's actually Ranger in parentheses, Death Dealer, parentheses, versus Runeblade in parentheses, mid-range.
Oh, we're actually going to deliver on that.
Yeah, here we are. We're set up. We're ready to go.
Very nice. Good.
This was originally the Tuesday. It was Super Tuesday originally. Just kidding. It was the preview Tuesday that was going to start this thing off.
Oh, no way.
That was this week.
Wow, it's actually closer than I thought.
Next week is the start of preview season.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
On Tuesday?
On Tuesday.
Are we involved in that?
You're the marketing guy around here. I don't know.
I'm sure we'll preview something.
I mean,
if nothing else, our subscription card should be showing up at some point, which I hear that you know about.
The promo exclusive? Yeah. I know nothing.
I know you say you know nothing, and then you just smile and stare at the camera, so I don't know what's going
Why
on.
would I know
here.
anything ahead of you?
I don't know. You have an email. You have an email I don't
I
access.
do have an email inbox. That's true. But no, we're super excited. I feel like this is just perfect timing. So if you haven't been following along on our journey, about a year ago, a little more, we actually played the game for the first time on stream. That was very much enjoyed it. Started talking with Legend Storia, who's the publisher. Legend Storia Studios, who's the publisher. I like Storia. That's actually pretty nice.
These are the old days when you could get first edition boxes, you know, just say a few nice words to the retail store clerk and they'll just hand you a few.
Yeah.
It's like, you want some
That's
flesh and
literally
blood?
when you started using the words,
Hey, kid.
stack them deep, sell them cheap. No,
They're under the counter supporting the actual countertop sometimes too, you know.
So we had James on the podcast late last year, and that's a really good podcast. I have actually gone
don't
back
say
to listen
so
to it.
yourself.
Well, it's mainly him talking, so it's not really about us as much as him talking.
I thought it was
really
the great
enlightening.
questions.
I think definitely the quality of questions is what took that podcast over the top. No, but really, then the pandemic would hit not long after that point, and then Flesh and Blood sales would basically go to nothing. And then a couple months later, I think it was actually July 1st when we started covering this regularly, pretty much weekly since then, and a lot more up. The first week or two, we did a lot. Like it was like 3 or 4 days a week. And even back then, you could buy first edition boxes for now pennies on the dollar, literally.
Peanuts.
This is not hyperbole. The pennies on the now dollar, which is amazing. But we did a lot of sealed up front, sealed and draft, not really draft, sealed. And then we started doing Blitz. Crucible came out in late August, so we were doing Blitz with that, and then we did more sealed and Blitz. And then around New Year's, we switched to Constructed, and I'm amazed at how much I love the Constructed format.
It's everything. It's the whole world right here on the table.
Literally, my entire world is right here.
It's everything, man. It's so much more than Blitz in all the best ways. Literally, I told you I can't go back.
Blitz,
I can't look back.
I like Blitz. Blitz, though, feels like a 100-yard sprint. That's the race you're playing.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Constructed is like the 2-mile.
I would say this. I would say it's a 100-yard sprint in marathoner shoes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because like the game isn't meant to be that kind of a sprint.
Maybe better. It's a 100-yard sprint with runners who are marathoners.
Yeah, that's fair.
So they're not built for the sprint. They're still going to be able to run.
Yeah, you can run it. I mean, and somebody will get lucky and win it.
I mean,
and be good.
Someone's got to win.
And, figure out, and armor will be better and these kinds of things. But you can very clearly tell that every balance point of the game is designed around a longer constructed match.
Yeah, which is just super amazing. So a few things. One, tonight is the kickoff of our Fab Armory League online, the April Armory League. I'm really excited about that. I'll be playing that. It's at 8 p.m. Central Time for everyone that signed up. Don't forget to be there. I'll be there. And I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a ton of people hanging out playing. If you didn't get a sign up for that before we sold out, and you're interested in participating in some form or fashion, not really as a part of the league, I'd hop on around 8:45, 9 p.m. Central Time. I think there'll be a lot of people that are just wanting to hang out and keep playing, and a fair number of people that get their one game in and have to bounce. So there'll be plenty of tables and plenty of space for people to hang out and play on webcam, which I'm looking forward to.
There also would probably be some opportunity. There's going to be people that don't show up. So like there's going to be folks there who's after 15 minutes, their other person doesn't show up. Opponent is the word there. Thank you. Got that one out of the brain. And so, those folks will be looking, essentially you're playing the buy, at that point. And I'm looking to maybe be able to do that tonight. Hopeful about it. Well, I guess we'll see.
Because you were planning on signing up
Well,
after
I've got a lot of work to do,
time.
Zach.
Well, you were going to sign up after the stream, and then it was just sold out.
I know.
Which was amazing.
It's true.
I'm really excited. Hey, Brian,
can't hate that.
asking, it's a really, this is a fun question to answer. I pulled the Heart of Faendal cold foil. What do I do? So you email me. I'm just kidding.
Write a cashier's check.
That's one of the most valuable cards in the game, and the value on this game is, I don't even understand at this point. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen, and I feel like I've seen some crazy things in tabletop. So you can keep it, cherish it. I definitely sleeve it. Step one.
Top loader, hard case, whatever it is. Screw it in.
This is, you probably aren't paying attention to this. If I was betting you.
Who, me?
Yeah. So the two main grading services for cards, right?
Yep.
They grade it, quality,
I'm leaving
authenticity.
already.
They give a score from 1 to 10. What's the quality level? PSA is, and it's not a public service announcement. That's one of the services that grade.
Okay.
Has turned off accepting new cards right now of any kind.
They have too much to grade.
They have too many cards.
We've got an opportunity. I could grade a card. I mean, what do you look at it and give it a number?
1 to 10 Steven score.
Looks pretty good. 8.
Yeah. Okay, that feels like an 8.
What do you need? A magnifying glass? I mean, what are we talking about here? What are there standards? Is there universal?
There are standards in terms of like how pristine is it? Does it have any
any wear?
Like I noticed I was putting my
micro scratches.
spring tunic here in a thing, and on the bottom, unfortunately, there's a little divot. Also in Flesh and Blood, the corners on a lot of cards, which a couple of my cold foils have, get a little messed up in the pack.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like wearing off a little bit. So there's all sorts of stuff we're looking at, judging authenticity, what's the quality, and all that kind of stuff. But they stopped accepting. The other one is Beckett does a grading service.
Yeah, old Beckett. I used to get those magazines.
But it's getting harder and harder to grade. So to answer Brian's question, if I pulled a heart right now, cold foil, I would
give it to his friend.
I would protect it, and then I would ship it to me. Just kidding. I would probably get it graded if I could. It's going to be hard to do that right now. Because there's serious. If you want to keep it, then you do whatever you want with it. But it's just so much value. So if you're not planning on keeping it, it seems like a pretty good time to strike. Although this game is around in 20 years and super popular, that's $1 million card.
Maybe it's the next Black Lotus. Do you need the money? You know what I mean? Do you need the money? The question.
Keyfords,
do you want the deck?
Responding to my dented spring tunic, saying, "Well, you can kiss that Lambo goodbye, Zach."
Bathcat, I like that. If I start grading cards, Bathcat will start getting their cards graded.
You know what's crazy?
Let's do it.
I
get
actually
the Steven
think
guarantee.
Maybe we grade them live.
Okay, I can do that.
You
We'll
gotta
get
be
those
careful.
gloves back.
Yeah, you gotta
on
get the gloves
stream,
back
man.
on.
It's a
Gotta
white glove
sleeve it.
grading service.
We have to look at our insurance policy too, because like you can imagine, I assume if PSA is saying no, they have hundreds of thousands or millions of cards on hand.
Yeah.
They're all maybe worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
So like
we should go raid them. Dude,
we'll be right back.
We could make millions of dollars in cards.
But like I'm sure the insurance policy you have to carry as one of those people is just crazy.
Hey, look, comments that need answering. One of them is actually just a nice thing to say. Michael Nicholson, shout out to your shipping turnaround. Bought in for a box of Flesh and Blood last week. Got it and the Marvel expansion on Friday. My birthday. Who needs Amazon? That's right,
That's
Michael.
awesome.
Put it on the website. Who needs Amazon? See ya, Bezos. Go to space already. And then Drew G says, do subscriptions reset every set? If I have boxes this time, does it renew for next set? So a subscription will stay active until you cancel it. It will always ship the next product. You can always see what the next product is on your account page or on the product listing itself. It'll tell you the next thing that's going to be charged. So once you're signed up, you'll get charged for every future release forever until you cancel or until the game dies, which most of the time, the second option is actually why people stop getting their products.
Canceling.
Because everybody loves it. We love it. You love it. My mom loves it. She was talking about it the other day. It's great service. We're very happy that it's here and we're happy to provide it. Anything else going on?
I'm just checking out the Van Sant got my
Wanna
Ashes
play?
Reborn sub yesterday. So yeah, I do want to play. So I've been working on a Viserai mid-range deck for a while.
I've got some things to say about this.
And I think I played it once against you on stream a couple weeks ago.
It's a great deck. I love it because it's just playing the game. I can get into that, man. You want to launch some little magic missiles and then swing it with your sword every
Great,
turn?
yeah.
Love it.
So you were on Redliner Azalea.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think I reached the end of exploration on that.
Redliner Azalea, as you might expect from the name, runs a lot of red cards.
Yeah.
And so that is particularly tough against any Rune Chance or Wizard, any arcane damage.
Yeah, that almost writes it off the table. I mean, you would have to be very aggro, and you'd have to have Arena's Prayer probably in red and yellow to even have a shot. But even then, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because it's not really an aggressive bow. Now, having played Death Dealer, Redliner is a defensive, slower, grindier bow.
Because you can block with more cards.
You can block with more cards, and just imagine that every turn you can have a 5-card hand. Just think about that. How much more aggro can your deck be if every turn you get a 5-card hand?
Yeah.
A lot more, as it turns out. It's kind of exponential, as they say.
It's like 25% more.
Yeah, it's like
But
25%.
It's 25% more cards, but the synergy that allows for and the versatility that allows for is actually much higher than 25%.
Yeah.
Like, it's can't be understated how big of a deal it is.
Now, that also said, using some concepts that were learned building out a couple of Death Dealer builds, I think if you go back to Redliner, you could actually reapproach that and say, well, this is interesting. So I could play a more so like I've got 2 Death Dealer decks built right now. One of them is a clean, beautiful, play by the rules, have a good offense defense spread deck. Great, right? Blocks with 2 cards without worrying about it too much, returns fire for 5 to 8 damage. Kind of like my Brute deck. It's built to do a specific thing and does it pretty well. So it'll probably lose. But there's a other deck that is a complete YOLO situation. And what this deck is, isn't this crazy? Look at this. These are both Death Dealer decks. And these are the amount of cards they don't share. Right here.
That's a lot.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So like I'll take some of these cards and make the deck with them, like a few of the arrows.
Sure.
But otherwise, it's almost entirely different.
Which is amazing because there's only been Ranger cards in 2 sets so far.
That's right.
You get generics from all the sets. But
And
given
the quality of the cards has been phenomenal for Rangers. So they don't even need any more, I would say. Best
But,
class
like,
in the game.
given that the limited number of cards that are out, and also how often Ranger is considered like not quite there.
Yeah, keep saying it. I'll play it forever. Just please tell me it's not any good.
But the reality that even still, there's that many cards you would consider playing in your deck.
Yeah.
is pretty amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
But this deck is built around a single concept, which was, well, the bow draws cards, and I was joking around the Discord last night, and Rangers draw their bow back. So I thought, well, maybe the whole point is to draw cards. So it's every card draw card in the game in the deck.
In your deck currently.
Aside from the Tome, because I just don't have a use for it. Tome of Fandal. It technically draws you cards. It's every attack or buff or anything that will inevitably draw. We're talking about Snatch. We're talking about not Promise of Plenty, the other one, Plunder Run. We're talking about Enlightened Strike, draws you a card.
Love it. Yeah.
Art of War, on and on it goes.
Yeah, Banish Draw, et cetera, et cetera.
So this one's probably going to lose, but it's the one that I like, and then
Okay.
I'm going to play the YOLO one.
Well, I think Viserai in general is a character I'm going to play a lot over the next several years. And I really like, one thing I'm looking to do over time, I'm not there yet, is build it in such a way that my sideboard lets me go from either mid-range or OTK so that I can always threaten the reality that that's there. And it's not that different, but it is different.
Yeah.
And I can kind of play it either direction is really appealing to me. Because you get in a tournament too, like you play Steven in round 3 and then you or face him again in the top 8. And it's like if you're too one-dimensional, that'll actually come back to get you in known circles.
That might be a Runeblade advantage, right? You can go full on derp as needed.
Derp and easy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to matchup dependent. It's really important.
I'm not going to sideboard any of these. I really should. I should throw arenas in here probably in Feign Death. But I just want to see how it plays. Just
throw it down once and
standard.
see how I feel. Also, Chris S. asking, it's a really good question, and we really should be doing this. We really should. He asked if we had posted these decks to FabDB. I actually have this built in FabDB. It would have been really easy for
I've
me
got
to
them both
publish.
built on FabDB.
So that's something we need to do.
I can press the button right now. Do I just press it?
But we should probably do what we did with the other ones, which is we already have the account, the Team Covenant account.
Oh, we should do a universal
and then you
account,
basically publish them, and if you're watching a video, you can go to see the published decks during that timeline and see the decks that we're using.
Yeah.
We'll work on that.
Okay. Let's do it once, and then I'll sideboard in the Feign Death and probably arenas for a second time. I just want to see if this sequence works. It's a little hard with Runeblade because, Rune Chants.
They do exist.
They're different. Now, that looks like a different sleeve to me, doesn't it?
Definitely.
You think so?
Is.
For sure?
Yeah.
You got more dragon shields around? Those black ones? Here we go.
All your extra sleeves are right there. That's just for you.
What a friend.
Also like, I don't know, protect my investment into this.
There's probably,
experience.
it's the Scarf for Scars too. Now, we sleeved these in dragon shields last time.
Maybe you didn't. Maybe you put them off to the side to do something with them and then you didn't.
Well, I had a scar in my opening hand. Let me see if there's any other weird
You
sleeves.
can keep it. You just switch the sleeve.
I don't want you to know it, though. I don't want to give you that.
Nate's saying, where's the Harry Potter TCG stream? So that was actually a game on my list, and I was looking at getting it.
Apparently, it's quite good.
But then, literally, even before the craziness of the past year, it was not easy to find, and it was not cheap. So I opted for a few games I opted for at the time was like BattleTech, which I'd heard way more about, but it's still on the list.
Man, I love BattleTech. I will always love BattleTech. In fact,
really good.
we should get the miniatures game on stream at some point, like the old school We should build some mechs
Okay.
and balance our heat sinks.
I'll tell you what, there's going to be people in my life that are going to be excited to hear you say that.
Dude, I'm obsessed with it. I think it's a phenomenon. I had so much fun with that game. Oh my gosh.
Galactus, we are not any longer. Yeah, we ended that a few years ago, saying, are we still taking pizza roll requests via email? But if you email us your address, we'll think about it. We have an ops team, particularly our ops director, who would love to handle that request. Van saying, Zach, I can send you some decks, etc. Hey, you know what, Van? Message me where you've been messaging me.
Oh, wow.
It was either Twitter or Discord.
You guys
I don't
hanging
remember.
out or something? You guys got a party?
Well, he bought into Star Wars TCG. So he was asking me some questions and stuff, and as
I love that game too.
As the world's renowned expert on the game itself, then of course I was the person to ask.
Evens odds?
Always. I'll go first.
All right.
You already saw your hand, so you're lucky I got the choice.
Oh yeah, that's right. I would have gone first. I think I will go first no matter what. I don't even know that you ever have a choice anymore. With Ranger at least. I don't know. Arsenal, Tunic, Pass. Like, that's not bad. How is that ever wrong?
You're not wrong.
Didn't we do a Monster Apocalypse stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ice Carver, we already did it. It's on the channel. As well as our Monster Apocalypse tutorial broken up into like 5 segments.
Because YouTube used to have a
had
10-minute cap.
10-minute clips. Well, that was the times. Been
all
at
right,
this
hold
for
on. There's
time.
a combination of things that needs to happen here.
Attack me. I want a mulligan.
Do you now?
Yep.
I don't know that you do. All right, let's get down to business.
To defeat Zach Bunn.
That's right.
It writes itself. I've been singing that so much. It's just like, that's really quite funny. Let's get down to business to defeat Zach Bunn. I cannot get over the fact that your stupid hand armor has 2 armor with Battle Worn. It gives me
these
sweats.
These gloves were made for blocking.
And these boots, look, they're beautifully grappling. I even got knee pads in this, and it's 2 with Battle.
Literally,
Blade
once
break.
they get hit, they just fall right off.
Fall right off. How many shoes have you ever worn that fall right off the first time they get hit by a sword?
None of my shoes have ever been hit by a sword. So I'll have to get back to you on that.
What's up, Yotes? I'm glad you're pumped for the evening. Yep.
I guess this is right.
Is this the one I can't heal, or is it the other one?
You
It's the
can
+3,
heal.
okay.
Yeah. So, but it's on my sideboard in case I see that tome.
You can slot it in mid-game.
That's right. All right, let's play.
Just make some little death cakes already. Pass it.
This is perfect. I'm gonna play a Plunder Run yellow.
Okay.
So no
Draw a
bonus,
card if
but
it hits.
if it hits, draw a card. So just don't let it hit, and we'll be fine.
Card for a card.
I have no Rune Chant tokens yet. I'm gonna play Mordred Tide. Because I played a Runeblade card. When I play this, I get a token.
That's right.
And then for the rest of the turn, when I would generate another token, I'll get 2 instead.
That's right.
I'm gonna use Grasp of the Arknight.
That's expensive.
It costs me 2+1 for each Rune Chant token I have. So currently,
You better drop that blue.
so 3. I'm gonna pay for it with my Arknight shard.
Oh man, that is some top-notch slap it in the face right there.
So I'll get the 1 token from this with an extra from Mordred Tide. And then Arknight shard generates 1, but an extra from Mordred Tide. So now
This
we're
is
at 5.
gross. A little solitaire over there.
Then I have to decide what I want to do next. I think this is the best option. So I'm going to present this choice to you, hands on deck. I can either swing with the blade for 4. If the 4 hits, I actually get a Rune Chant token back, or 2 because of Mordred Tide.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you're going to let it hit no matter what I do.
I mean, I'm getting the cards back, right?
Yeah.
So, like...
I could also play a blue Amplify the Arknight for free.
Mm. Because
I have 5 Rune Chant tokens. So then 5 of these pop, then you have a 4 coming in. If the 4 hits, I get to draw a card from Plunder Run, which is a card that gets to go down in Arsenal. I could also just not swing and save these things and put this over in Arsenal, which, you know, is the thing. But I have Mordred Tide out, so I kind of...
Yeah, I feel like you should generate while you got the Tide going.
So I don't really want to waste a card, like in terms of playing it and you just blocking it. So I'm actually going to take the most efficient thing. I'm going to pitch for Nebula Blade. Cost me 2. It's coming at you. Because I played a non-attack action card this turn, it gains +3. So it's a 4 damage attack.
You have 1 resource floating currently? Not that it matters. What are your little cute little tokens?
What cute little tokens?
Your resource tokens.
That's right, that's right.
What are you doing over there? I think I see Rune Chants over there. That's all I see.
Okay, 1 resource floating. You have 5 Rune Chants coming at you first. And then you've got a 4 damage sword attack. And if the sword hits, I'm going to get 2 Rune Chants back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to mid-range.
Welcome. That's not mid-range. That's just out of the gate. The horses are in the barn here. 7 is what I have to block there?
5 Rune Chants and then a 4 damage attack.
All right, so I'll generate 2 money, block 2 Rune Chants, take 3.
Okay.
And then I'll give you the boat. I'm going to block with 7.
It's only a 4.
Oh, well, the Plunder Run doesn't count, does it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll keep that scar since we're lower life now. Block with 5.
Got it.
Ooh. Big money, no whammies on this hand. Great. All right, Tunicon. Tunicon. All right, we're going to generate 2 money. 1's going to be floating. We're going to use Death Dealer to put Headshot face up in Arsenal, and that's going to draw me a card. We're going to play Scar for a Scar for 4 with Go Again. That's a beautiful, beautiful card. I'm glad this happened to us. Just that we could be a part of the game in this way.
That card is associated with being a first set subscriber. Yeah.
Oof.
I will not block.
Okay.
I'll take 4.
Taking 4.
I also want to have less health.
Asking for a friend.
Turns on my helmet. It's ready to go.
Don't want to know what turns on your helmet. Let's pay 1. Headshot for 5.
No go again.
No go again. No go.
No go. Well, let's do the sensible thing. I'll block for 3.
Okay.
Take 2.
That's right. 1 in the arsenal.
Someone asked earlier too. These we're testing out these boards, dice holding things.
We really think the design came through on these?
Yeah, beautiful design.
Beautiful design.
Now they're just prototypes. Functionally, do they work, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, we're testing them, et cetera. You organize your cards as they go under yet? You cool enough to do that yet?
When they put them under the deck?
Yeah.
Of course.
You're just thinking, I mean, you line them up, and in your head, you have a little secret compartment that says, take cover, Plunder.
So, as an example, I put Arknight Shard on the bottom, because if I see a blue...
Well, that's particularly handy for you, because there's only 1 in the deck.
Yes. I know
so
exactly.
This is where my pitch starts.
So it means 2 things. If I hit the other card, I know when I might top deck a shard, which is good to know. But then the other thing is, once I hit shard, I should know the order of my deck.
Yep. And then you're like, but I don't. And I failed myself.
Yeah. That said, the other cool thing, and I've seen people talking about this, which is basically having some one-ofs in your deck explicitly as markers, where it's like,
yeah,
I'm running this 1 card that's good to play, or it's a good resource.
If you see it the first turn, it's helpful.
At any point. Like, we get thin decks by the end of this
mark
thing.
you half it.
All right, you ready? Mine?
Yeah.
Let's party. Doop. Sure. Oath of the Arknight. Cost me 2. Whoops.
Good test.
Yep. Creates a rune chant token.
This
Plus-
attack's +3.
+3 to my next attack, sword or otherwise. So I have none left actually. So then I'll pay 2, swing with the sword. This is going to be +3 from its ability, +3 from this, so it's actually +6. And you got 1 rune chant coming out. If it hits, I get a rune chant.
7 and a rune chant?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not blocking the rune chant.
All right, take 1. Call me in the morning.
You got me. And then 7 from that. Okay, let's see. What did your health at? Asking for a friend. You're at 34. I'm at 36.
Mutton chop dice holders is something. He's asking where we got the idea. We talked about that early on.
Yeah, we have some spin down holders as well that we've looked at the same time. Okay, I'm going to pass my defense step. And then I'm going to react with Fate Foreseen. And we're going to leave that there.
Pass.
Pass, pass.
Take 3.
Taking 3.
I get a rune chant.
1, 3. Over to me. Tunic on. From the arsenal. Scar for scar. 4 with go again.
Classic. Let's see. I'm 1 life ahead of you currently.
Yeah, Benjamin asking why use boards over an app. So one of the reasons is most of the time we're looking at, I think the most practical solution for Flesh and Blood is a brick of these D6s. They can track rune chants, they can track tunic, they can track your pluses across the board. Everyone at the calling events has had these. So we wanted to see what we could do to play into this meta. And then also the tactile feel of losing life is very nice and is something that we really enjoy when it comes to games like this. So we wanted to play into that as well.
Yeah, a lot of people use I've seen them using their phones, but like when I'm at an event,
I don't want my phone out.
One, I don't want my phone out. 2, battery's important. But also like the reality of not having access to your phone if you need it during the middle of a game makes you just unreachable. And also like, yeah, it's just a situation.
It's true.
I will not block that.
All right, taking 4.
Yeah, need to get my skull cap back on.
He did it.
Mehmet saying, I really like the health tokens and trades. Do you have any more of those in production? You talking about the big bar with all the tokens? Or are you talking about this? We're actively prototyping a bunch of stuff.
Let's do it this way. All right, let's pitch. Man, good question though. You know, I'm gonna believe in myself. I'm gonna pitch my other scar to load Death Dealer.
Look at that scar.
Searing Shot, gonna draw me a card.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Nimblism, +3 to my next attack.
Heart of the cards, man.
I saw it.
Oh, you knew. Got it. Great.
And then we'll launch the Searing Shot for 7. And if it hits, you will take an additional damage.
Well, how about we don't allow that?
Taking Nimblism clears the chain, I reckon.
Mm-hmm. No dominate?
Nope.
Just cash normal?
Just 7. As Colin said, you got to give your opponent the chance to fail at their blocking.
Yeah.
Which most seemingly do.
Never had there been a truer statement. Okay. I will block. Let me do math real quick, actually.
It's interesting, Benjamin. You say you don't like dice for life because of the amount required, but it would require like 20 tokens.
Okay. Let's do this.
It was very cumbersome ultimately.
Block for 3.
Okay.
And then you get first reaction.
I don't have any.
Reduce your enchant.
You
Red.
did. Yeah.
Cover it up.
This goes in the arsenal and pass the turn.
Okay. I will have a simple turn. Will red read the runes, get 3 tokens, and pass to you.
Back to me.
Classic build turn.
All right. Gain a tunic there. Cross wrap. Let me show you a yellow sleep dart and take a look at this one. Great question. I'm gonna push that down. Okay. Then we're gonna do the wildest play this side of the Rio Grande. You ready for it?
Yeah. Can't forget that free resource.
I'm gonna pay 2 to blow up perch grapplers.
Holy smokes!
Face up arrow cards have go again.
He's going for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I'm gonna pitch yellow, pay 1, 4 damage sleep dart with go again coming at you. It'll blink your hero if it hits. Deck's built around perch grapplers. Just kidding. Kind of is.
Let's block 2,
Oof.
4.
Okay.
Ooh.
Keep that chain a moving. Let's pay 1. Load hamstring shot. Draw a card. Clear the chain there. Have to. Don't want to, but I have to.
Yeah, give me that skull cap right back.
Yeah. Then we'll pitch 1. Hamstring shot for 5 with go again. First attack is +1 if it hits. Bring the goods today, boy.
Boy. I think this makes sense. We'll go. I guess I don't care if I'm not blocking, eh? Or if I'm not attacking.
Yeah.
So I was blocked for 3.
I'd throw the tunic into it, though.
It just tosses.
All right, take 2. It's got to go again here. And we're going to finish it off with a tunic, life for a life for 4.
That's special.
Isn't it? Well, look at that.
I like that turn.
Yeah, well, you didn't do anything, and so then I had to perch grappler to get all these arrows out of my hand.
I'll just take 4.
All right, I'm gaining a life.
Yeah, not ideal. You're doing nice here. We'll see if my gambit's worth it. I think it will be.
What is this even? Well,
Okay,
this is called drawing a card.
Am I good to roll?
Yeah.
We'll play Mordred Tide from Arsenal. We'll play Become the Arknight. Viserai is going to trigger, generating a token, an extra one because of my friend Mordred Tide here. So I will discard, using Become the Arknight, a Dread Triptych to go get a non-attack action. There goes my whole plan, knowing the Arknight shard's on the bottom. I mean, just who would have thunk? And we're going to get a red Read the Runes. And actually, do I get the red? Yeah,
Andrew, it was the owl. It was the owl that discards.
And then I'm going to play red Read the Runes, which will generate.
You get to just draw a card with Become the Arknight?
Well, you discard a attack to create a non-attack, or you discard a non-attack to go get an attack.
3 cards in hand? How'd you weather that so well?
Well, this was Arsenal,
okay.
and then I had 2 cards. So
That's your second Mordred Tide?
Yeah.
All right, we're almost out of there. We're almost done swimming.
I don't know about that. I might have ways. Anyways, so I generate 1 token because of Viserai, which is 2 because of Mordred Tide. This creates 3, which is 4 because of Mordred Tide. So let's go boom, boom, boom. And then it'll be your turn.
All right, yeah, just a little.
Nothing casual. Just 13 damage waiting to come down the pipe.
That's right. Ooh, I've got decision time here. Okay. Actually, I got it. Figured it out. All right, we're gonna pitch yellow to use Death Dealer. Throw a Sick'em Shot in face up. Death Dealer draws me a card. That's spicy. That's a nice level of spice there. Well, let's see what you do. I need my tunic counter too. 1 for a Sick'em Shot for 4. Go again.
I'll pass block. You get first reaction. Or reduce to enchant yellow. Take 1.
Take 1. Big news bears. There's 3 cards over there. I've got a big decision to make here. Big reputation.
It's
about which card you want in the arsenal, you know?
Mammoth wants to know, do you have any take aims in your deck?
Nope.
Isn't that other pile of cards?
I did for a long time.
Yeah.
Then I saw the truth.
Did the math.
Truth in the light. Oh, you know. Is it now? What I gotta ask is, you know, you got a turn coming up here. 12, 13, 14 that I'm just basically taking to the face. So that puts me down to 20. So we're gonna about even up.
It's about even.
Yeah. Actually, it'll work for mine though. Let's see. So in that vein,
Looks like I've spent more cards than you have.
it's an aggressive game of solitaire. I don't know. I'm doing it. Bullseye.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna do whenever you, yeah. We're gonna do red in the ledger for +1 attack, so it's a 6. We're gonna pitch and swing for 6.
How does the bracers work?
You may put an arrow card from your hand face up into your arsenal. If you do, it gains +1 until end of turn.
Okay. So 6.
6. If it hits, 1 action only.
No dominate.
No dominate. We're past those days.
I like to hear it.
Yeah.
Well,
Play it old-fashioned. The old-fashioned game of Flesh and Blood. The civilized game.
we're a more civilized
More civilized time.
person.
Back in the Welcome to Wraith days that we were not a part of.
6, you say?
6.
I'll block for 6.
All right. We got it. It won't be as bad as perhaps it could have been. And I'm going to put this into the arsenal. And I'm going to reverse the order of those 2 cards.
Great.
Because I think I stacked a bunch of yellows all together.
Intentionally? You ready?
Yeah.
Put that in arsenal pad.
Oh my goodness. Another opportunity? This is bananas. I'm just supposed to keep shooting, I guess. All right. I'll play your little game here. I'm going to show you an Enlightened Strike with my cross wrap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I need this card. I'm going to opt that down. I think I'm just going to keep shooting. Are we cool with that?
Why not?
Why not? Yeah. Yeah.
What else are you supposed to do?
I don't know. I'm a ranger. I've got this bow. 5, we're going to give it go again, and we're going to ditch this.
All right. I got to really make a decision here. Okay, decision made.
Processing.
Block for 2. You get first
Oh,
reaction.
Wow. Love that decision. I don't have any.
I'll block with a reduce to enchant yellow.
Okay. All 5 is blocked.
Covered her up.
Consider it blocked. Then we'll pitch a yellow to use Death Dealer. Bing! Don't know why I did that. I'm going to draw that. I'm going to put Remorseless into hand. I'm used to red liner there. Let's play Nimbleism for +3 to the next attack. And then let's launch Remorseless for 8 from the old Arsenal. If it hits defense, reactions can't be played from Arsenal. I wish that had been after the fact. And then hits a hero. You lose 1 every time you take an action card. 8 coming at you. Action cards cost you money.
Cost me a lot.
Cost you life. Excuse me. The ultimate resource in the game.
Different vibe. Yeah. 1 card in hand.
It's going into Arsenal. Or perhaps it's a surprise lunging press. That's really cool, Ryan. I didn't know that. So old Tolarian Professor is potentially going to start covering Flesh and Blood.
Nice.
It's a full takeover, man. The call is coming from inside the house.
That's right. You said it yourself, dude. She captured herself. Or she kidnapped herself.
She kidnapped herself. It's harder, right? I feel like it's better.
Oh, definitely.
Assuredly.
You're at 8.
8 damage coming
I
at you.
think this is the right play.
Yeah, this technically clears when I play Nimbleism. Trying to be more precise for all the folks out there that are kind of new. Rias, welcome to the party. Took the leap and signed up for 3x of the unlimited Flesh and Blood subscription.
Nice.
Thank you
Welcome.
for that. Welcome to the party. Happy to have you. You love the service. You take an 8? That's what you're thinking about, right?
I think I saved my armor for hit effects I care about. Right?
Oh, how dare
That's
you?
the thing.
I'm standing right here.
I'm going to block for 3.
Okay.
Take 5.
All right, take 5. Great jazz standard as well.
Take 5.
Take 5, that's right. This goes under. These get discarded.
Look at my disproportionately low health.
Yeah. I mean, you're just sitting on health back in the back there, but I'm about to lose 15 because,
what?
I don't got the money.
What would make you think that? I don't think it's true. Okay, it might be true. Paying 2 for a Command and Conquer.
Oh, that old thing.
15 rune chance coming at you, followed by a 6
I like
that you
that.
can't defensively react.
That's a good Command and Conquer.
So, like, I was hoping I would draw, like, Arc Knight Ascendancy and Pummel. That would have been my ideal on either of the past 3 turns that I drew cards. And then I just didn't.
You just didn't.
And this was I needed to put a little pressure on your, moment here.
Etc.
Yeah. On your tempo, on your momentum.
15. I'm taking 15.
All right. Call me in the morning.
So there's 14 gone, and 1 more for good measure. And then we're blocking both of those Command and Conquers.
Okay. He had something in Arsenal he cared about.
Tunic up.
Ria's saying, any idea how long the wait list on the first edition Flesh and Blood subscription is? It is not short.
My gosh.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
you kidding me? You couldn't fit it in the city of Dallas. Give you a little context.
I think you could. Dallas is a look.
Well, it's full, Start with a cross wrap. I'm going to reveal a red sleep dart to look at the top card of the deck.
That's right, Obsidian. The wait list is just a notification system. It doesn't, you don't get in based on when you signed up on the wait list. If you want in, I would sign up for the wait list because at some point we think we will be able to open more up, but that's to be determined.
All right, let's start out with a Ravenous Rabble. Go again, and it's doing 4 damage because it reveals a red Fate Foreseen on the top of the deck. It's like I'd already seen it.
I will pay 1 for a red reduced to rune chant. Okay. Get a token.
Covered her up. We'll play Red Nimbleism, clear the chain, Tunic, 8 damage Sleep Dart, coming at you. Blanks if it hits. Templar, yes, you can change the address on your subscription. Just follow the instructions on the account. There's an address change section where you can do all of that. And it's usually 2 weeks-ish before the release date of the product. So if the release date was pushed back to a week, it's 2 weeks before that. That's a good way to think about it. And you can look at your account, and then subscriptions is the tab you're looking for. And then, update the address, open that subscription up, update the address, and then make sure that it changes. Look at it again on the back end and make sure that's all.
I'm going to make a slight variant to something I did. Instead of paying with this, I'm going to pay with this.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which makes way more sense. And then sleep dart, you say?
Yeah. Go to sleep, little Viserai.
You wish. Nimblism's a real deal.
Yeah, man. I like how it's been doing.
Let's take my chances. I'm gonna block with 5.
Okay.
And then I'll yellow reduce to rune chant.
You got it.
Then I'll get a token draw and pass to you.
Okay. 1 on the tunic. Pitch a yellow to load a hamstring shot and draw. Do we dare? I think we should try for a blind azalea here, but I'm not convinced. Let's pay 1 for a 5 damage hamstring shot. Coming at you.
My
First attack is +1 money.
Like you? I like you. Definitely like you.
This card, I like.
May as well block there.
Pay him. Benjamin asking or saying if you have forwarding set up with USPS, you should be okay. That's technically true. And John, just be aware, once the process happens, that's the address that the label is printed for. So just be mindful of that. Brad asking, have you guys seen the recent Cabden Spotlight? Yeah, they posted that game. I'll tell you one thing. That warrior play left a little bit to be desired. You know what I mean? It felt like a setup. It was like a rigged match,
I'm with you.
You start out with Biting Blade, you're like, eh.
Let's block 3.
Okay.
Take 2.
Take 2, and I'll leave this here so we remember. I got no more for you. I'm going to put 1 in Arsenal.
Okay.
Draw.
I'm going to play an Oath of the Arknight for 2 to create a token, and then I'll pass, put this in Arsenal. Gotta have the tokens.
Gotta have the tokens. This is a very unfortunate string of events here. Cross wrap. Show you a take cover.
Is it an unfortunate string of events?
Yeah, it's
I'm
unfortunate. Yeah.
not displeased about this news.
We'll use Azalea to roll an Enlightened Strike in place of said take cover. And then we'll do Enlightened Strike for 7, pitching this guy underneath. Well, I guess pitching this guy underneath. James C. asking, afraid to ask, has the predicted price point for the Monarch First Edition pre-orders that were already locked in changed? No, we won't go over MSRP on those. They'll stay at MSRP. We'll hold tight even if they're worth $1 million. I can't say that out loud probably. But no, we don't.
We don't plan to go past
We
it.
don't go over MSRP.
I can't say
that's
that.
a line that's very, very tough to cross. Honestly.
Hilarious. No go again.
Nope, just 7.
All right. Let's block. 3. I just can't keep taking all the damage, you know?
Well, you could.
Because you're going to eventually start dominating. I guess I have armor then. So let's take 4.
Taking 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then throwing this guy into Arsenal. Yeah. And drawing it.
All right. Ready to play?
Yeah.
Token. Let's pay 3 to play Arknight Ascendancy. So you have 3 rune chants coming at you. Then you have a 5 damage dominate Arknight Ascendancy.
Okay.
For each damage it deals, obviously I create a rune chant token. Heard it here first.
Okay. 3 rune chant tokens.
Mimit says, just letting you guys know, I plan to keep my first edition sub until the end of time.
That's right, yeah.
Danny said, how do you guys feel about spoiler season being pushed back? I'm a little befuddled because they haven't just started it today. Everyone's fighting for first edition and we know nothing about the cards. So I'm actually really happy they did because they have a really tight spoiler schedule that they work out. And it's one of the coolest things I've seen a publisher do. But basically it's coordinated marketing from tons of content creators and them themselves. And so at either doing it where you have a week that's just nothing happening at the end between spoiler season and the set coming out, or pushing it back a week and having the natural ramp right up into the excitement of the set coming out, I would way rather have that.
All right, I'm going to generate 2 money, block 2, take 1.
Hold on.
Just the rune chance.
I got it. It's like, wait a second.
And then you got all sort of bag of tricks back there. Arknight Ascendancy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll defend with no cards. Pass reactions.
You're about to cover this up 9 ways this Sunday.
It may have been unfortunate because I drew all my defense reactions.
That would
all
be
at once.
unfortunate, yeah.
Well, it was unfortunate for me whenever I had no offense.
I see.
But, you know, or perhaps...
I will currently pass.
Totally a mind
If you
game.
want to take 5 and give me 5 tokens,
Yeah.
I'll deal.
So Fate Foreseen from Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Opting. Leaving that there.
This is the big money time. 7 blocks from hand.
I'm not. No. Opon, you can tell us right now. Throwback.
Cards in hand?
3.
Do I just go for it? Yeah.
Miguel, we actually just printed the new Netrunner stuff. It's on the way.
Okay. Prove it. I'm going to pay 2 for a yellow pummel. Go up to 8.
Currently at 8 or...
You have a red thing that reloads your arsenal. It's going to be the worst. Hit cover, I think, is the card.
You're at 8?
Yep. But if you only have a 3, then you're going to take 1, lose a card, and I'll get a rune chant token back.
Well, I guess this is right. I could technically blow up the cross wrap on this, but...
Wouldn't you have had to put it in at this point?
Yeah, I would have. Take cover, reload here. Currently blocking for 7 on an 8, and I have to discard. All right, I'll throw it at you. Another Fate Foreseen.
Yeah.
Still going to look at that and like it.
Yeah. All right, great. This goes away. These go under. And it'll be your turn.
We're going to use the Tunic to load with Death Dealer. Draw me a card. And then we're going to spin said card to 5 damage sleep dart coming at you.
All right, let's do my math. Want that to happen?
What's up, James Armstrong? You haven't missed much. We're just having a great time.
This blanks me.
Yeah. But none of the Marvel Champions since. Actually, your character. Blank. That's blank.
Clearly defined rules.
Not
Weird.
your gear, not the rune chant tokens. Now, sometimes it will blink your sword, but it's a very particular interaction where that happens. Sometimes your sword is you.
Cool.
You know, when you're swinging it really excitedly.
Let's block for. No. Yeah, let's block for 3.
Yeah.
And take 2.
Not throwing the glovies in?
You're going to have a dominate turn coming, and I'm going to be able to stop it. It's going to be glorious.
Late game dominate?
I'm counting on it.
All right, you're blank. Don't forget.
Great. It won't matter right now. I'm going to pay 2 for a Spellblade Assault. Red for 4 damage. It just creates 2 rune chant tokens.
Yeah.
No matter what happens.
All
Apply
right.
a little pressure, build a little resources.
I feel like Sleep Dart's done its job, you know? You got 1 in hand there, and this is pummelable, right? It's a 2 there.
Yeah, but I don't have the
Like
resources.
1 card, yeah. Okay, so I'll block with 3. Oh, and I forgot that. No, I didn't. Block with 3.
Okay, I will pass.
Okay, taking 1. Then Tunic comes in. Let's generate 2 money. Spend 1 on Death Dealer. Searing Shot in the party. Let's pay 1 for a Nimble Strike. I'm going to banish a Nimbleism. It's going to have +1 and go again. So 5 damage with go again.
He's coming to the party.
So fast.
Let's block for 2 and take 3.
Take 3.
Getting low.
Okay. Then for 0, Searing Shot for 4. If it hits, you lose a life. Question from Nicolo here. Since you're doing Armory events now for Flesh and Blood, do you think you'll expand to do organized play for the co-op LCDs like Arkham and Marvel Champions? Nicolo, honestly, it's really difficult to find anyone at Asmodee that would actually support that. I mean, to be quite frank, it's just a big place, and trying to be like, hey, can we get some kind of support for this would be difficult. But in terms of just doing more webcam stuff on our Discord channel, that's definitely in the plans. Ashes is something we're really interested in doing some stuff for also. But just having a culture there where like you can get a webcam game of whatever you want is important to us.
I'm finally going to use it. I'm going to block for 3. Take 2.
Take 2, all right.
Let's
Let's have the dads here.
See if it's worth it.
All right, I'll throw that in the arsenal.
It's been a very scrappy game for me. Need rematch.
All right, let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Simple enough. Let's pay 2. Command and Conquer. 2 rune chants coming at you first.
Okay. 2 rune chants coming at me first. I will not block those rune chant tokens. I'm going to take 2.
Mm-hmm.
Command and Conquer. That's a much better question, honestly. I think I'm gonna hang loose here. That's tough. It's tough. I'm gonna block that for 6.
I will yellow pummel it.
You got it.
Go to 9.
Take 3, and I have to choose a discard.
You choose this card and you lose your arsenal card.
Discard that. Discard this. And I take 3.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Very nice. Had 2 defense reactions on that hand.
Command and Conquer does a work.
And then I'll put that in the arsenal, pick up my tunic, pass it over.
Okay. Interesting.
Nice.
Well, let's.
Chad, appreciate your CNC combo.
Oh, thank you. That was the where I had to choose to take the 2. I could have blocked it, but I needed the resources to Command and Conquer and Pummel. I was like, well, we'll see. Let's pay 2 for an Oath of the Arc Knight. Creates a rune chant.
+2 in a rune chant.
Then I'll spin 2 and swing the sword. So the rune chant fires. The sword gets +3 from its own ability, +2 there, so it's a 6.
Okay.
And if it hits, I create a rune chant token.
All right. I'll take 1 for the rune chant.
And actually, I'm going to use my tunic token that I forgot to put on and keep a card in hand.
And then I'll not defend Nebula Blade. And then I'll react from Arsenal.
And you dealt with this?
Yeah, I took that.
Yeah.
I take cover from Arsenal. Toss this in here and take 1 or 2?
2?
Yeah.
I'll create a rune chant.
You got it. You got it. Now we have infinite questions.
The best kind.
Tunic up. Let's kick things off with a Nimble Strike red. I'm going to use my tunic counter on that. I'm going to banish a Nimbleism. It's 5 with go again.
The hits keep coming. Let's block 3, take 2.
Okay.
Does not like.
Cross wrap. Show you an Enlightened Strike. I'll add armor, huh?
One armor.
1 armor.
2 technically if you count the tunic.
I think I'm going to get greedy.
No time like the present.
No time like the present. Let's get greedy. I'm going to opt that down. Play Ravenous Rabble. Go again. 3 damage. From the old yellow hamstring. Just 3.
Let's see, you opted the card down.
Yep.
So you don't know what's on top of it.
I just showed you, yeah, hamstring shot.
I gotcha. So you know that's there.
Yeah.
And I know that's there.
That's right. We both know it together.
Yeah. We co-know it. You're swinging for 3 here?
3. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go 2 in my grasp.
Ooh, you're getting desperate over here now.
Well, I have 2 health. You gotta be careful.
I'm not even gonna mess with it. I'm gonna do 7 Enlightened Strike.
All right. I'll block for 2. You get first reaction. I'll red, reduce to rune chant. Take 1.
Okay.
I had to protect against both of those.
Yeah,
which is a problem.
This house.
Then I'll put a token on tunic.
You did
and
have the
pass
reduce. Okay, that's good. I almost hit the headshot, the yellow headshot there, and it's like,
oh no. I found them. All of them.
all right. Pitch this take cover. Use Death Dealer. Draw a card. Oop, can't do that yet. This one. Yeah. And then draw a card. Okay. Now, the question is, what do you remember? How YOLO are you YOLOing at this point? I'm gonna take a crack at it.
That's awesome. Daydream saying the thumbnail for your old Honor and Profit unboxing from 6 years ago is in my sidebar right now. Hard to believe I've been watching and playing the same games as y'all for that long. It is crazy. Time keeps on slipping.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to dominate this. I know I just drew the first card. Yeah, so there's something. So there's Sleep Dart 4 with dominate.
Pass.
Dank.
Look at this.
Oh, nasty.
That's why I said I found them. I found all 3 red pummels somehow together.
That is
Again.
great. Let's do it again.
I need that match
Let's do it again.
again.
Yeah, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
So I had really weird, and it happens, but like there were like this when I was drawing certain combinations of cards, particularly when I had all the rune chants. That is not when you want Command and Conquer.
Mm-hmm.
I have a deck built on getting 0 cost 3 damage or 3 cost attack for free.
Evan Gassman asking, why no hamstring shot with dominate? So it was a 4 damage hamstring shot, and I definitely felt like reduced to rune chant, like that 4 damage reaction was there. So I'd rather do 7, which basically gives me another turn to do 1.
And that was a way better play, by the way,
Yeah,
because the 7 made me lose my hand, whereas the dominate, I had the defense reaction.
Yeah.
So I actually had the combo to give my next non-attack action, go again, play Read the Runes into my arsenal of Arknight Ascendancy.
Oh, dang. That's
So
awesome. So good decision.
You prevented me from, you did a damage instead of none, and then you prevented me from having a turn.
Great. It's exactly what you want it to be.
James Armstrong, any word on when we'll see the TC Monarch promo card?
I haven't seen it yet.
Soon?
I think it'll all happen like right before the spoiler season starts.
Zay's Gundam saying, how spendy is this game compared to Magic the Gathering? I'm very unfamiliar with how much Magic costs, and it now is a particularly tough time because there's like Crucible Wars out of print, so you can't get it yet. Hopefully they'll do it unlimited at some point soon. But someone on chat earlier was saying they could basically get all the cards for a class minus the rarest stuff for $100. All the commons and rares and stuff. So not that crazy. I don't think it's too dissimilar. Ryan Roper, birthday cake or riot? Derek Montroy saying it's moderately cheapish comparatively.
Cheaper-ish. It's fair. All right, I don't look at these yet. It's key.
Ria's asking, is that Monarch TC promo first edition subs only or also unlimited? So the promo is only first edition. Big thank you to everyone who got into that early. Daco Bell saying, just got my Ashes upgrade box last night. Welcome to the party.
Great.
I'm really excited to play tomorrow.
Welcome to Ashes, or welcome back to Ashes, I guess, if you had the cards already.
Even Steven?
Like. Yeah.
It's odd. I'll go first.
Dang it. Runeblade's so good going first.
Let's see if I can get that
Really frustrating.
Arknight shard again.
Ordered Tide, etc., etc.
Etc. Etc. All right.
And a good match to you, sir.
Et tu, Brute. Let's do this. I'll pay for my Graspy the Arknight. Generate a token. No Arknight shard this time. Then I'll play red, Read the Runes.
That's still a good opening hand. You fool.
And then I'll put this down.
Just starting with 4 damage on the table, an arsenal card, and a tunic counter. Okay.
You love to see it.
You love to see it, don't you? Okay. Let's see here.
What did I put? Yeah, that's what I put. Okay, cool.
All right. Hamstring shot going in. We're going to use Death Dealer. We're going to put a Searing Shot up top and draw a card. All right.
Lion O'Day saying, big thank you for making it a sub box instead of a buyout. Do you mean like where you
The
don't have to pay
promos.
for it? So, oh.
Probably the promos, like not just...
Ollie saying, greetings from Germany. Just started with Ashes and really enjoyed your podcast and videos. Hey, welcome, Ollie. How'd you find out about us?
Alex, so against Kana, you would sideboard in at least Arena's Prayer, probably more, but it's more of a race probably than anything else against Kano. Got to test one freaking thing at a time. This game goes 1,000 directions. Oh, I'll play Nimblism, and then Searing Shot for 4 plus 3. So 7, 1 floating, 2 cards in hand.
The Nimblism plus an arrow is really good.
It's a 0-cost card. I can always play off Death Dealer, which is where it came from. Awesome, Van. Hey, I'm glad to hear you got the Pokemon boxes. You must have been an early subscriber, so congrats. Hey, Ollie said searching for ashes and found you on YouTube.
Nice.
It does work.
That's right. I will declare. Ooh, will I? Did I just take a punch real quick?
Yeah, take 8. Turns off my scars. Yeah, Lana was saying basically, I don't have to keep an eye on the shop to make sure I get in before they sell out. Because like TCG Play, they have that pre-release thing. It's like,
I saw that going, yeah.
That's awesome, John. I love TC's business model. I'll buy from them forever. Well, thank you, John.
Hey, thank you. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. It's really amazing the choices I have with 4 cards in hand. It's staggering.
Technically, there's 5.
So
Although you
7.
can block with 5, yeah. 7, but if it hits, it's 8.
It's the worst number.
I love that. So everything in this deck is the worst number.
That's
the idea, right?
That's what you want.
4s and 7s and 8s, 10s, 11s, 15s, 18s, 25s.
Call me in the morning.
62 is a pretty bad number. Michael asked in the question that matters here, why was the Star Wars TCG canceled? It's actually even worse than that. It just disappeared. They just stopped. They didn't even formally cancel it.
Yeah, they just
Wizards
stopped
just
talking.
stopped posting articles and stopped making the product. And they said nothing to us. And that was interesting. We didn't play Magic, really, because of that. I mean, in a lot of ways, we were so anti-Wizards at the time.
Yeah.
And we kind of doubt. We got to transform a little bit, see what they were up to, but I don't know. Heartbreak runs deep.
I mean, I think that's the play. I do that.
Van, what's coming back? You better not tell me Star Wars TCG is coming back. Now, if Wizards got the rights, because the
Star Wars
Destiny
game?
failed, yeah. And then
Yeah.
and then did a Star Wars TCG reboot, I'd be
in.
so there for that.
It would be. I've emotionally gotten past the 2005, 2006 heartbreak.
That's a beautiful game. You already got Garfield on the design. I mean, it's already done. King of Odinata. Great comment there.
I don't know what to do.
I think you take 8. That's cool, Van. Van says he's undefeated against you in Star Wars TCG. Do you know who Van is?
Outside the internet, no.
Yeah.
Have we ever played?
Well, he's kind of undefeated, Yeah.
There it is.
Real joker on the stream here.
Give me a second. This is just.
Yeah. I'm glad to create something with these cards that we love that will cause you such problems. I'm going to go get my Hydrate My Life, Hydrate My Mom, etc.
Wet brain time.
Gonna keep me at the top of my game. Yeah, King Vadonata, we're ready. Ready for Ashes to take off. That upgrade pack is finally just kind of out of the system, and now we get to watch it go. Templar, I won the last one. It was very, very nice. I feel very validated already. That's all I needed. I can lose everything else, and I'll be happy.
This seems relevant. I'm just, this is your first turn.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
I need just a little more.
You got those 2 blocks, don't you?
No. I have a bunch of 3s right now, actually.
Oh.
7 is the wrong number. So I'll reveal something to you. I have a yellow reducer enchant arsenal.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to use. That's going to happen. but then it's 4, and I've got 3s and 2s.
A 3 and a 4 blocks it.
I don't have a 4. This is a 3.
Oh,
It's
right.
a yellow.
Yeah.
So I don't want to waste an armor on this necessarily, but I might.
You know, what else is armor for? Although both of your armor pieces are bad for this.
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
I also want to turn Arcanite on. I don't want your life for life stuff go again at the moment. So it's a little this, a little that, you know.
Yeah.
And you have scars in there too, right? I think I saw scars.
Maybe
somewhere.
you saw a scar, maybe you didn't.
So I'm at least blocking with this thing. And then I'm kind of one resource off from my ideal moment. So we'll keep dancing with it.
Keep staring into the void.
Mm-hmm. Because I could do that.
And if you're sideboarding up against Runeblade, you probably have to cut life and scar. Because like if you're against the derp Runeblade, those cards are
They're
dead.
going to have less health than you.
Always.
Yeah.
So you replace those with more heat. Probably that's where you probably bring in take aims and pumps.
All right, let's do this. I'm going to block for 3.
Mm.
I'm going to send this in.
Mm.
Take 1, but then take 2 because of the ability.
That's right. Nailed it.
Arcanite Skullcap online.
And then I'll drop this into the arsenal and I'll pass it over.
One thing I do like about Runeblade is you're not, especially mid-range, you're never sure when I'm actually going to swing.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. You assume that I prepare for those things. I just play the cards that are dealt to me.
All right, let's do this. I'm just going to use it. Let's go Mordred Tide.
Mm.
I'm going to pay 2 for an Oath of the Arknight.
Mm.
Viserai creates 1, but it's 2. And then Oath of the Arknight creates 1, but it's 2. And then I'll pass.
Just making money moves there.
Yeah.
Okay. Tunic up. Cross trap. I'm going to show you a red Sikkim shot. I'm going to leave that there. Gave me a full hand, huh? This is one of the big questions when you're testing is like, are you in a good spot whenever you have an opening?
Have a stacked
And I'm
hand.
in a pretty good spot here.
Aren't we glad to hear it?
Yeah. Generate 2. Spin 1 to shoot Sikkim shot. 4 damage, go again. It's a red Sikkim shot.
Okay. I will just red reduce to rune chant.
Okay, covered her up.
Yeah.
We're all covered up. Then we'll pay 1 to load a red hamstring and draw this card. Clearing that out. I'll just do this. I'll just turn it. But I'd like to see how the turn unfolded, you know.
I'm with it.
I'm going to play Enlightened Strike. I'm going to drop this. That's a good question. Drop this under. 5 will go again.
Let's go 2. And then take 3.
Okay.
And it's technically still in the chain.
Yeah, and then I'll pitch and hamstring for 5.
How does it read? First attacks plus
First attack plus 1.
Okay.
Frank, I do not have knock in this one.
Let's go block for 3.
Okay.
And then I'll reduce to enchant yellow.
Okay. You did it. You weathered the storm. Over to you.
Card and arsenal.
Woo! Tunic up.
Stack isn't supposed to be a derper.
Well,
But here we are.
Here we are. Derping ain't easy. Okay. Let's do this.
Jason, you should have an email in your inbox, but pairings are going to be posted in our Discord channel.
Pitch.
Check out that email though.
Use Death Dealer. Searing Shot in. Draw a card. Questions abound. Let's pitch Yellow Headshot. Play Nimble Strike. 5 with Go Again. And I'll banish this Nimbleism. You're welcome, Frank.
Let's block for 3, take 2.
Okay. And we will Nimbleism.
Hello.
7, Searing Shot Red.
If it hits.
Take an extra. 1 off the top. Lenny, I would take an arrow with reload. Reload and Go Again arrow. It can do 3 damage. I don't care. That's what I need.
Hmm. Seven, he says.
7. Can I touch your cards?
You may.
All right. What we got? 1 red, 2 yellow reduces. Yeah, honestly, I mean, Padding Helix should just have said reload.
I'm gonna do something a little crazy.
Declaring bankruptcy?
No. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. You get first reaction.
None.
Reduce through enchant red.
All right.
Take none.
2 and 2. Only 2 reactions left. Oh my gosh.
And only 1 armor left. What is happening?
Early game has been...
My mid-range is applying no pressure yet.
No, but it's got 12 sitting there.
Yeah.
And you've only taken, what, 7?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a fine place to be.
It's a fine exchange. Okay.
That's the beautiful thing about it.
I'm queuing up. I'm waiting for the right hand to come.
Yeah.
And it's just not happening yet. Let's go Mortar Tide. Read the runes. So 2 + 1 is 3.
He's just reading.
Viserai + 1 is 5. He won't swing at me.
He won't stop reading.
I'm gonna pass.
All these defense reactions. All right, let's do the old yellow headshot. It's going to use Death Dealer. And it's going to put Remorseless face up and draw a card.
I don't even want to know the math I'm about to have to do.
Let's play Ravenous Rabble. Go again. And it's going to do 4 damage. Searing Shot on top.
Okay, hold on. Now I gotta really do the math. That. So I have that. If I play that, get rid of this. Forget that.
That to say this.
And there's that. Four coming at me?
4 coming at you.
Take 4.
All right.
No particular reason.
No reason, no reason. He's got the hand. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pay 1 for Remorseless for 5. No defense reactions from Arsenal, in case that matters. And then 1 life per action if it hits.
Actione.
I'm sorry, play an action card. I wish it was just the same as the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Which
If
would,
it hits.
it would make me happier, and I think it would be way better.
No dominate?
No dominate. Nope. All yours. Crystal and Monarch will have stickers we can put on cards to modify them. That would fundamentally break the game. Everyone would be like, nope.
For what?
if you could put stickers on the cards to modify them. It ain't that game. MetaZoo's over in the other store. You played some MetaZoo, right?
I haven't played. I bought some.
Are we gonna play it on stream?
I hope so. Yeah. You
That'd
got
be
to at
fun.
least get the MetaZoo in the house.
Don't we have to like go outside and find
No,
metas?
it's just like there's like one card that's like this gets plus strength for every light bulb above you. It's like count the light bulbs. Yeah, or like if you can.
I love it.
If you can see a tree, an actual tree from where you're sitting, you get this bonus.
So like, are there certain decks that are great in the forest or whatever? Presumably.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, it's like, hey, come play me in the forest. It's like, no, you're gonna
No,
be.
I'm gonna play in the store where you can't see any trees. But you know, it's like if you live in Arizona and it's like, can you see sand? It's like,
Yeah, well,
we can. There it is.
I mean, it is cool that certain decks are stronger in Arizona.
Well, it's cards, right? Certain cards are stronger in
Yeah.
various locations, which is
If it was like
actually
sealed, I would be into
it's
it.
a cool hook.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Pokemon Go feeling, you know, that
Almost,
you're interacting with the
If it were
environment.
easier to play cards in the forest, I'd be in.
Hmm.
All right, hold on. It's your turn, but in my brain, it's my turn.
I'm making you do all the thinking because on your turn, you just make little purple dice and you pass.
So I can actually play that. I lose a life for every action, you say.
Erection card.
Oh.
I wish it started now with any defense reactions you would play.
I mean, you're gonna get some heat on me.
Okay, good.
Don't
Heat
even
on.
worry about it. So if I play this, oh, that's why I can't do that. Drat. So there's that. I'm gonna play that and have to do one of these. So I may as well do that.
Yeah, it's a real thing, Riz. That's how MetaZoo works. Really. Chris asking what type of cards would shine in Oklahoma. You know, prairie cards,
Cows.
grass,
If we're
cows.
playing at my kitchen table, then you look out. Sometimes there's cows out there.
There's gonna be some
I
cows.
saw a possum the other day.
Oh, great.
He was
Saw a possum
hanging
the
on
other
the
day,
top
too.
of my fence, and
Yeah.
I looked over, and I thought he was like stuck. He was just asleep.
Yeah. Or playing dead.
Later, then he literally slowly just crawled down the thing. I was like, whoa! Then he was
Possum,
gone.
man.
Yeah.
Woo! Possum. Yeah.
It's 5.
Yeah. Just fun.
I'll pass.
Pass.
Take 5.
Oof. Also a great jazz standard.
I've heard that before.
Put this in my arsenal. Pass it over.
Oh man. All right. Ready to party?
Are you ready?
Let's do this. From Arsenal, become the Arknight. I'm going to discard a non-attack action, Runeblade action. I'm going to go get an attack action.
I believe everything you're doing is legal.
I don't know if I would believe that.
Frank, I'm glad you said that. I get the feeling Steven found his mojo with this. He became one with the Ranger. Well, you just have to play Redliner a bunch and then go to Death Dealer, and then you feel okay.
I'm going to get an Arknight Ascendancy.
Okay.
Heard it here first.
Yeah, we know how this is going to go. Lion said, man, MetaZoo looks really interesting, even if the card design makes me ill, which is correct.
I actually, the art and that vibe of the art, I love that a lot.
Really?
As an early Pokemon. Like, it reminds me so much of those. I've been going through all my old Pokemon cards, too. So it's like,
Kind of outrageous.
obviously you know the Charizard art because everyone's seen that Charizard, but like the vast majority of the art reminds me of that style.
Okay.
But I watched a gameplay video of it, and like, I'm gonna be optimistic until I play it, but it just looks bad.
Like game.
So like your health is 1,000,
Ooh.
which is fine if like everything is doing like 50 damage.
I guess,
Or
but then
10?
why not just take a 0 off of everything?
Well, there are 5s involved, which number one science. Like you have not thought about this.
Yeah, 995 health. How am I supposed to write that down, I guess? Get my notepad out?
That's right. Yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Let's play Yellow Mavrian Skies. Can't you see it now?
I've never seen you play that card.
First, I get a Rune Chant token from old Viserai. The next Runeblade attack action card I play this turn gets Go Again, and if it hits, I create 2 Rune Chant tokens. So don't let it hit.
I'm trying.
You read me?
Yeah.
Then I'm
Does
going to
it
play
have
an
Dominate?
Arknight Ascendancy. It does have Dominate. So the first thing you have is 18 Rune Chants.
Yeah,
Pop.
I think those are just right.
Viserai is going to trigger to create a Rune Chant token because I played another card. If this hits, I'm going to create 2 Rune Chant tokens from this, and 1 Rune Chant token for every damage that I deal with Arknight Ascendancy. Good luck.
Okay. So the little rune chanties there. Rune chanty.
Benjamin says, if you took the worst parts of Magic and Pokemon and smashed them together, you'd get MetaZoo. That's hilarious.
Oh, Remorseless. How much life did you lose for Remorseless?
3. Yeah.
3, okay.
I knew this was happening.
Thank you, chat. Thank you. Yeah. All right, I'm going to block 2 rune chants with this yellow card.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 16, yeah?
Yeah, call me in the morning.
There's 10, there's 15, there's 16. I do like the D6s for, like, that's really easy to track.
Yeah.
And then on the Arknight, I'm going to go Boot, Scoot, and Boogie here for a 5. Red in the Ledger and Perch Grapplers.
All right. I'll use my Tunic token and pay 1 to Red Pummel. Get me to 9.
Well, Zach, if you wouldn't believe it, I've got to take cover in
Shocker.
Arsenal.
Weird. You got it.
And do I reload?
Sorry.
I'm not reloading. I think that's right. Yeah. I think I'm not reloading. This is fine.
Everything's fine.
Let's make sure that that's true. Hold on, let me make this decision real quick. I'm definitely not.
Lion Day is saying, how different do you find Constructed to Blitz? It's a totally different game.
Yeah, I'm not reloading.
I like Constructed way better.
Okay. Well, dang it. All right, I'll do it. It's just about what's up there, you know?
What's up?
So, all right, I'm putting it in. We're gonna take a gamble. Either way, it's okay.
Okay.
Ultimately. All right, so we're back to within 3 health of each other. So that was exciting.
Yeah.
We're gonna cross wrap, show you the scar for scar that I can't play.
You could play it.
I could play it for 4. That's why it's okay, technically. I'm gonna use Azalea to roll in a Red in the Ledger.
Nidus, there were 2 Viserai triggers, but the first one happened before they popped because I played Dark Knight, so it got lumped into the damage that Steven took.
And then we're gonna arrow 5 Red in the Ledger red with Dominate. If it hits, you can't do more than 1 action during your next turn.
Okay. Let's block 3, take 2.
It's good. Going into the arsenal. Remember this, 1 action only.
I got you. All right, mine?
Yep.
Tokion.
Tokion.
Let's play a Spellblade Assault. 1 rune chant token pops, it creates 2, and then that's what's happening.
1 rune chant.
Yeah. Yeah.
My God.
You can't use a card on that. It's like a Kadachi, but worse.
Oh, man. But I have to. And does anything matter if this hits?
Nope. Just 4 damage die.
All right.
David, subs usually get charged about 2 weeks before release.
I'm going to generate 1 to block that rune chant.
You got it.
And you can. Do you have any money left over?
Card in hand.
No money currently, though?
No.
Okay.
I can't surprise.
No surprises.
Pummel you.
I'll not defend with any cards and go to reactions.
All right, I'll pass.
All right. I got a Fate Foreseen yellow for 3.
Yep.
I'm going to opt this little number to the bottom.
Take 1.
Take 1.
Call me in the morning. Put a card in arsenal.
How bad could things really go here? Let's opt with the cross wrap. Searing Shot red. I'll leave that on top. I'm feeling good about it. Let's do I need my tunic too?
Chris, it's possible more subs will open up, but it's definitely not going to happen before Monarch.
Searing Shot. 4. It hits an extra damage.
Currently no go in.
No go again. Derek asking, is Blitz enjoyable? So Blitz is Blitz. It is enjoyable. I mean, you're getting a feel for the game. It's kind of like, you know, attack, and it's quick, but it's not the game as designed, to be honest. When I switched from Blitz to Constructed, I had it was like I realized I was on chapter 1 of an 80 chapter book, and I thought I may be on chapter 50. I didn't realize how much was waiting for the constructed environment. It was insane. So it's very clear, like the turn that Zach just had would end me in Blitz.
Mm-hmm.
He could block the entire time and then launch 22 Rune Chant tokens and I'm probably dead. I can just soak 18 and keep going, right?
Yeah.
And that's really important. The game is clearly designed around those fundamentals. The way the armor works, it's twice as good in Blitz. So a class like Ranger, way worse, strictly. So there's just a lot of fundies in terms of the numbers of the game that don't work quite as well in Blitz. But you kind of have to do it whenever you have product shortages and you want to get people playing the game and they don't have as many cards as they want. So it's a good financial and business decision and community decision to support that format while things were pretty dry. Moving into Monarch, I think more constructed will be happening.
I'll pass. Take 5.
Oh, take 5. Yikes. Lord of mercy.
Ready to roll?
Yeah.
Plunder Run.
Mm-hmm.
Finally. This could take so. Then I'll pay 2 for a Spellblade Assault. So a couple things happen. These pop. Then Viserai triggers, and these 2 get created.
Spellblade Assault's great.
Yeah. So you have a 7 damage attack coming at you. You'll have 2 Rune Chants coming at you.
7 damage, and if it hits, it ships, basically.
Nothing on hit. Or it hits, I draw a card.
Let's
not forget that. Speedland saying, Bliss is a great learning tool and a way to try out classes before investing a ton of money. It's good for pickup games, but it does lack compared to Constructed. I agree with that. I think it's a great format for newer players. It's a lot easier to wrap your mind around deck building. You need less cards. It's faster, so you can play more games, so you can really get a handle on it. But once you make the leap from Blitz to Constructed, it does make the depth of the strategy in Blitz kind of pale in comparison.
Mm-hmm. You got 2 cards. This is a 2-card Bugatti if I've ever seen one.
See that car over there? We're going racing.
Man. I got it. But it doesn't have Dominate, right?
Nope.
No Dominate to speak of. So.
No. This is 7 damage attack with an okay hit effect.
It's just the right number. I keep doing this.
Yeah. It's like, you don't want to use 3 cards on this
garbage. The problem
garbage.
you present, though, is you can go 4 past 7. So your reaction plus a card, even if you have, I mean, it's like you've got to have another 4 reaction in hand.
Yeah. It gets, if I have red pommel in hand, it gets real weird and bad.
Yeah, I just don't, because you draw a card, I discard a card, that's like a huge turning point. So you maybe just ditch. Maybe just ditch here. But do you have, I mean, how many red pommels have we seen?
Have you seen?
Yeah.
We
Aside from the one in your hand, how many are in there?
There is 1 in my discard pile.
See,
as we saw last game, when it rains red pummels in my deck, it pours red pummels.
Chances are high this is gonna hit well.
Oh yeah, your face right now is great.
I'm just 1 short. I mean, I almost want to throw the cross wrap in there, but I
had
dare
that
not.
moment earlier. Where it's like I'm just 1 resource short from being awesome, or 1 defense. Yeah.
I dare not. Okay, I'll make you prove it here. Dang it, I don't like this at all. This is not where I like to be. On the back foot, they say. On the back foot.
Don't forget about these first.
I already took those.
Okay.
Thought I did. I think I took 2. I'm almost certain.
Did you? Didn't you go down to 24 at some point?
I'll take them.
Does
feel
chat
like I
know?
I feel like I took. Somebody knows. Somebody can rewind it and figure out.
We'll find out.
I
by
take
the
those
time it
run chains.
matters. I thought you were at 24 at some point, so that would be a weird.
Let's see. All right. You don't have dominate. It's the same problem. So
Giving my opponent a chance to make a mistake.
we've got to overblock it. Yes. Now we overblock 6. Go into reactions.
Pass.
All right. 3 from the arsenal.
No, he's at 9.
I'm at 9, and I am not going to reload.
I will pass.
Pass.
Got it.
Bugatti.
I gotta decide what's happening here.
What you driving? I said.
Bugatti.
Good. Thank you, Maxime. So I did not take it. Maybe at 21. Pitch a red take cover. Play a salvage shot to draw. Pitch a sleep dart. Salvage shot for 4. Coming at you. No dominate. I love that art.
Salvage shot.
How do you draw a salvage shot, right? It's just like, it's kind of like tied together, all sorts of weird stuff. It's kind of
Just
cool.
miraculously.
Yeah.
Do that. And that. I think that's the best thing. Don't care about that. Blocking the salvage shot for 3 is the worst.
Yeah.
You just got to go forward or go home. Tunic on. That's really the math here.
Yeah. We're both on a similar tunic tunic moment. I'm hoping to get back on the top of it with that too.
Do that. I can do that. It's really not the worst of the hit effects, though.
No.
You're not going to end your deck. That's not this game.
I got right to my first pitch on the last turn. Last game.
Nice.
First pitch card was that Scar for a Scar.
That's a good map to know.
Yeah, it was like right there.
Mm-hmm.
But this is also slightly different. I think you're a little blockier probably and a little less offensive. So I don't know. It might go the same direction. I'm losing less cards to blocks against you, I guess. It's just fair.
Yeah, because it's more rune chance than it is swings.
Yeah.
And your pitching resources are top rune, so it balances out. Interesting. That's another lane I should look at.
Stringing them together. Explore those lines.
You just don't want to waste your rune chance, you know?
Yeah.
At the wrong time.
Yeah. My all yellow hand.
That's right. That would not be the ideal mojo. I do think this is the play. There.
I'd like to get those red pummels out of my mind.
Okay. Block for 2, take 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take 4. Don't worry about that card.
Yeah, I played around.
Down to 10. Down to 10. Who
It
cares?
goes to the bottom of my deck per the hit effect. These follow behind it. I'll leave them in that order.
Mo asking about our camera setup. We have a lot of stuff going on. We have a truss with a lot of cameras. They're Fujis with lights and mics, and it's like 40 pieces of equipment. So it's a long list. All right, you ready?
So cool. 13 years later, here we are with a truss.
Yeah.
The Fuji XT3s, LED light panels, backlights, floor light, back top light, me light, Zach light, table light.
You light, we light.
We all light.
We all light.
OBS,
All right,
Roland, Zoom,
here we go.
Cloud Lifter, sure.
Oath the Arknight, pitching an Arknight shard.
Okay.
1 floating. It's a yellow, so it's +2.
Look at that Arknight shard.
Then I will play and amplify the Arknight blue for free. You have 4 rune chants coming at you. Viserai creates another rune chant. And then it's a 6 damage attack coming after that. No hit effects.
1 card in hand, 1 money.
1 card in hand.
1 arsenal card.
1 money.
That
1
Pommel is
arsenal
back there,
card.
of course.
Round and round we go.
Okay. The 4 will not be taken. Let me look at this here math here. Okay. All right, so you're doing 4 and 6 and potentially a pummel for 4 more in a discard. Don't like that. I don't like that at all. I will take 4 rune chants. 1, 3. Nope. To get to. Okay. Now a 6. A goose. It'd be a devastating pummel. You can't live your life scared of pummel, can you?
I mean, as long as you're alive, yeah.
Okay, let's do pass defense and go into reactions. First is going to be a Fate Foreseen for 3.
Technically, I'm fine with this happening, but you could not react because right now it's just 6 damage.
Yeah, that's true.
So you could at least make me do it, and then you get to make decisions with
I'll do
perfect
nothing.
information. I don't know what happened over there, but you can fix whatever's going on there.
Yeah, I probably won't do anything.
So from Arsenal, I will
Did
play a yellow pummel.
Yeah, I put that in.
So you get more information now.
Yeah.
So now I'm at 9.
Yeah.
And if it hits, you have to discard a card. Cover up as you see fit.
Yeah, it looks pretty similar, I think.
There was the recognition for me that, like, if you're okay with the damage, you can kind of call out my attack
It's
reaction
like
first.
yeah, similar. Okay, it is a pummel, so if it hits, I got to discard. So we will play Fate Foreseen, do the thing that I did.
Okay. Yellow.
Yeah. And then I'm taking 6. I'll take 6.
And then discard a card.
Discard a card.
Yeah. Don't like hearing that. Put this under. And over to you.
And then I'm at 7, so I go to 11. Here we are. In the end game now, huh?
Indeed we are.
All right, we'll do a Nimbleism for +3 and a Nimble Strike. Banishing a Nimbleism, so 8 damage coming at you.
We're in the end game now.
Aren't we? Things are getting very important. It has go again, in case you cared.
I don't.
but should you?
It's at 8.
8.
It's a beefer.
It's a beefer, man.
It's a
I'm running the
beefer tank.
beef. I put all the beef in this deck.
So I'm definitely doing this. You're out of cards, so I'm just gonna lay out my cards.
Yeah,
I'm definitely doing
and
that.
Crystal's right too. If you needed to, anyone watching this, you play it and it goes right to the graveyard, so you can nimbleism and then immediately nimble strike. I just happen to have another one over there, which was handy. Are you doing that?
I'm just putting it down because you don't have any cards, so I know I'm doing that, and then I've got to decide
Your
what else
last
I'm doing.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're open.
Open for business.
You know, it's worth me actually looking at how many life for a life and scars.
To get under.
Yeah, because I haven't seen any of them.
I've been very conscious of trying to be a couple under you while building something, and then it has not panned out how I wanted yet, but that's fine.
It's about to, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's gonna work in no time.
let's. I hate this.
Get down to business
I'm gonna block for 2,
to defeat Zach Bond.
and then we'll reduce to Rune Chant, creating 1.
Take 2.
So take 2.
All right. All right. We're punching now.
We're gonna read the runes.
Okay.
This is your chance.
Doing my dance.
It's the Space
It's
Jam.
the Space Jam. All right. All right.
All right. Take a chance, do the dance. It's the Space Jam.
All right. Tunicon. Well, since this seems relevant, we're going to pitch Scar for a Scar to use Death Dealer on Remorseless. Going to draw me a card.
What up, Brandon? Saying he's glad to finally catch a stream live. Any ideas on when the store will reopen in its new form? With vaccines becoming more available every day, it's only a matter of time before we can party.
That's right.
Yeah, we're moving full steam ahead. It's going to take some time. We're really doing some stuff at I think the next level on that store. So it'll be open as soon as we can reasonably do it.
Pitch Sleep Dart. 5 damage, Remorseless coming at you. No Dominate. Play an action card, lose a life.
It's block for 6.
All right.
Does not want.
Put it in the arsenal there and pass over to you.
All right. Well, I made my choice. We'll see if it works. I will plunder run red. And then I will pay 1 for an Arknight Ascendancy. 5 rune chance coming at you, and then an 8 damage Arknight Ascendancy with the plunder run hit effect.
No cards in hand. Okay. All right. Five rune chance will not be blocked.
Oh boy. This is a good game then. I never know. The thing about Rune Chant or Runeblade is awesome is like it's so much harder to know the actual score. Oh, it's maddening.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then I also when I played that I got a Rune Chant.
So then let's go. I'm not putting any fancy stuff in. You don't have any reactions. Right?
I'm
You're
out
at
of
8.
it.
So I'm going to take cover, put this here, and from hand, Fate Foreseen.
Okay.
Cover her up.
Covered it right up.
And
You seem to have those when I go for it.
I have a lot of them.
Yeah.
I have a lot. Yeah, but I do seem to do that. Okay, let's see. I'm looking to opt this. I think I'm going to opt this down. Yeah, I'm going to opt that down. Okay. All right, my turn, huh?
Yep.
1 on the tunic. Let's see who can do what. It's a game of knifey spoony. Spellbound Crossrot, showing you a Ravenous Rabble, and opting.
Only one came from hand, James. You played one of the reactions from Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this card, but I don't think I can play it.
We like the stock.
Ooh, mistake. I think I'm going to opt this down. Ooh, I don't like it. Ooh-wee. I'm opting it down, and I hate it. Ravenous Rabble from the Arsenal. Reveal the top card. Yellow Pitfall Traps. There's 3 damage coming at you.
3, eh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's a time for choosing. Let me do math real quick.
No problem, James. Hope the kids get bathed. Bath and blood. That's probably weirder than it should be. I guess flesh and bath is also not. Really, flesh and blood shouldn't be mixed with much of anything. Even each other. They're 2 very loaded words, you know. They're gross words.
Flesh and blood?
Yeah.
As long as they just stay right there in that nifty little flesh and blood package, we're fine. You start getting
Yeah,
weird
very
on it.
Shakespearean, you know, but
You ever get to a point in the game where you're just not sure what you should do anymore?
no, never.
This is 4? No, 3. 3 coming at me.
3. Just 3.
Take 3.
Oof. All right, we're going to pitch Load Death Dealer with a Sikkim Shot. Draw a card.
What's the pitfall trap do? Just for
I
reference?
don't know. I can't remember. It was revealed for so long.
I know.
Yeah.
It's the one where I have to pay 1 or take 2?
That's right.
Okay, got it.
Sikkim Shot for 4 would go again. You know I can't do anything, though. So.
I know you're done. Dunzo. All right. This is some weird math. I'm going to be honest.
Life's been getting hotter every day. Nothing more to do, more to say. No whammies. No whammies, no whammies. I could have taken a blind crack, too, on that. Makes you wonder, how many reactions have you seen?
How many you seen?
7? 8, technically.
Yeah.
You, of
I
course,
know
don't
you
know
have
how many
one.
I run, but it's 14.
Yeah.
6. 6 left. Sean Kopp, are you fellas participating in your event tonight? Zach certainly is. I'll be on the sidelines helping out. It says I'll be playing in my first Fab webcam game as well as my first constructed game outside of Sealed. Thanks for hosting, Sean. That's perfect. Wonderful to hear that. Should be a great night. Anybody out there in the stream, come to our Discord about 8:15, 8:30. Some games will be finishing up probably, well, probably not. Anyone who didn't have their opponent show up will be looking for a game. Anyone after like 9, 9:30 will probably be looking for a game. This is all Central Time. So,
I go.
come on in, play some webcam games. Enjoy yourself. Thank you, James. Stamp it. What happened to your finger?
I'll explain that later.
When we're off camera.
And got destroyed. Hold on. My map. You took me to another place.
Yeah. Is it when you're packing orders?
No, that would be funny
Oh,
though.
wow.
Work hazard.
Might be weird then.
It's not that weird. Become the Arknight.
I feel like you often have a band-aid on a finger.
It's my like it's like the Robin Hood, the mole that moves around on the guy's face.
You always have a band-aid somewhere. And then I said,
There's weird strings here.
I think you should block it all
The question
with 3 cards, just in case I have a reaction with this Pitfall Trap.
the question is,
No.
Oh.
Thanks, though. That's very kind. Got one already. We were commenting on it.
if I played that, I get rid of that, then I could do that.
What's up, Frank? How is Ranger holding up compared to the Dash deck from last week? So, yeah, it's playing a much more interesting game, obviously. But I think, you know, Dash and Dorinthia at this point, for me, are just what you test against. They're kind of the meta king of the hill right now. So I think any deck that you're building, you probably just play against that. So how does this compare? I mean, I can't imagine it's as good as like the Nationals winning deck/decks. But I'd like to see how this does against those. This was built a lot to counter Dorinthia. It's got 14 reactions, defense reactions, has a good 2-card hand most of the time. Can block at reaction speed based and not give them reprise with take cover. So it's kind of built for an anti-Dorinthia play, but is it as good as Dorinthia universally? I can't imagine it is, but it might. I mean, it's pretty good. It's doing exactly what it was built to do, which gives me all the joy. I'm like a proud father.
It hurts my brain. There's a lot of weird cards going on right now.
Well, you're the one that played the emo goth knight. I'm over here just shooting arrows. It's a pretty simple life. I'm going to try to shoot enough arrows in you and that you die.
Like, I know there's a solution here.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Well, solve
I
it.
have to find it. You have a card left? You're not going to react, though.
This
I know
is
what it is.
Pitfall Trap. It's going to go in the arsenal and it's going to
All right, I'm gonna lay this out.
All right. Lay it out.
Now, it's going to take away the surprise on the other end.
Well, you could, or you could not lay
But
it out.
I'm going to lay it out.
I can go away if you want.
No, it's okay. All
go
right,
eat
so
a
the
granola
first thing I
bar.
have is Become the Arknight.
Oh, am I going to have to learn Rune Knight cards for all this?
I mainly want chat's help. So I can play Become the Arknight. And then I can get rid of an attack or a non-attack, which I have a couple more here, to go get something else.
Yeah.
I also have Rattlebones.
No, that's like the moment then. And Rattlebones does all sorts of
So
weird stuff.
Rattlebones can let me banish a card from here, an attack, and play it. So if I can get enough Rune Chant tokens, I could spend Rune Chants against you and also play Arknight Ascendancy, which is a dominate attack. And you only have 6 health left, so it's going to get fishy. But there's other weird chains as well. Because I can technically go get whatever I want anyway, without having to spend 2 on Rattlebones.
With the bones.
So
What about your money, though?
part of me is like, block with the Rattlebones, take 1. That's fine. Then we play Arknight, Become the Arknight, and I'm trying to find the chain of events that does what I want it to do.
That's a good start, yeah.
There's part of me that is Become the Arknight, pitch this to go get my attack that I want, and then use this to pay for it. And I have a resource here too, is what gets really, really weird.
Well, nothing costs 4, does it?
Well, so if I play Mavrian Skies and I keep this, and I just take all your damage, I can actually pitch Rattlebones to give whatever I go get with it go again.
Mm-hmm.
So that I play this, I have 2 tokens now. So like my 3...
Man, if you go to 1 health against Ranger, you have to kill me now.
That's what I'm saying. I
Just
think
single moment.
But like what Rattlebones will also let me do is if I swing with something else first, like if I become the Arknight, pitch this to go get an attack, then assuming I deal an arcane damage, which now you know, I can Rattlebones at instant speed, which is instant, has go again, and I can play a card. So then I have the 4 resources to make those things happen.
If you're not blocking, you definitely should go as hard as possible to kill.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. So
Chris has got some advice for you.
Attack.
Arknight Ascendancy, break the chain to discard it, Rattlebones it as an instant, hit it again.
Yeah, but I don't have the card or the so like I can Arknight and then I can get rid of, let's say this to go get one.
Mm-hmm.
But now I don't have enough rune chance
To play Arknight Ascendancy?
to do all of it. Yeah, there's no
How
way.
much do you need to play Arknight?
It's a 6 cost -1 for every rune chant that I have.
Yeah.
So
Do you have a blue aside from Rattlebones?
yeah, Dread Triptych. I have 2 blues technically. So I have Rattlebones in hand, which I could play to immediately get Arknight Ascendancy. And then I have the resources to do it. But that's not doing anything.
Probably not. You know I've got a defense reaction in Arsenal.
Yeah. So I need to keep
Dominate's
that.
not exactly heating it up here.
So I can do this.
Chris also suggesting you Slogism or Pummel the first attack. Have you considered that?
I would love to do that. That's not the hand I have right now.
If you had 16 money, you'd be set.
So I Rattlebones. Obrian. 3.
My plan is to keep shooting you with arrows.
Mm-hmm.
And this weird ghoul.
Let's go with my instincts.
Yeah, Frank's got a good question. What about the boots? What are the boots up to?
So
You never used them.
I haven't used them yet. But what it's really good for is I have a lot of non-attack actions, like my Read the Runes, where you can Mordred Tide, Read the Runes, into another Read the Runes, and it's just like
Right on.
insane. And the option is basically Mage Master or Armor is for Arknight. I'm going to play the long game. Block for 3, take 1.
I think that's right. Arsenal. Okay, give me a good hand here. It's the final hand. Ba-da-dee-do. Be-do-dee-dee-do. Be-dee-dee-doo.
right.
Be-dee-dee-boo-be-dee-bee.
I'm going to play Arknight, or become the Arknight.
I wish you would just become the stupid Arknight already. It's like you just keep talking about it. You keep playing all these cards. I'm becoming, I'm ascending, etc. But what do you do once you're there? Nobody's asking that question. Mehmet thinks you should play defensively and just build up ruin chance until you can kill me.
Yeah, that seems good.
Probably right. Let the dominate begin.
I'm going to discard an attack.
It's a dominate versus rune chant game. Man thinks I'm funny. It's worth a lot. You know, put it on the wall. Make me a plaque. We have a theory also. Because what's the card where there's the blonde hair from the...
Oh, it's the Crown of
Crown of
Dichotomy.
Dichotomy.
I didn't realize the blonde hair coming out the bottom.
Looks
until
like there's
today.
some blonde hair. Crown of Dichotomy. Hot take.
It's Dorinthia.
It's Dorinthia.
It's a very, very hot take.
Dorinthia is actually a Runeblade. She thought she was a Dawnblade. She's a Runeblade, and this is a whole turn, you know?
I would love to see it.
And then you can play warrior cards.
All right, let's get...
James has got a line for your consideration as well.
I don't have skeleton.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm just going to get a... I'm going to go with option A. Mordred Tide. I'm going to play Mordred Tide, make one with Viserai. Then I'm going to play Mavrian Skies to make 2 more with Viserai. And then I'll pass to you.
Right on. All right.
I'm in a rush to get to about 8 rune chance.
Yep. Cross trap. The pitfall trap, you already know what it is.
Yeah, that was also part of my decision too. If I swing at this low of health and I know that's there, I either have to have the money for it. It gets fishy.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's Azalea that. I think that's right. Let's Azalea that. Azalea to here. Enlightened strike. Yeah, I'm enlightened. Then let's do 5 with go again. Put this under.
You already used Azalea.
I've used Azalea. I haven't used the bow yet.
Yeah. Let's block with 3.
Okay.
Take 2.
All right. Three cards in hand there.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a decision to make here. I'll play your little game here. I'll play your little game. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay? Okay. So let's crack the bracers. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna play my best life here. Pitch Sleep Dart. Death Dealer. Go again. And then we're gonna pay 1. Nope, I've already got it over here. Then we'll pay 1. Sleep Dart for 5. Red Sleep Dart. Used all my fancy gear that time. Block with 2. Lisa. Da-da-da, Lisa.
Oh, man.
Da-da-da, Lisa. Da-dee-da, ba-dee-da.
All right, let's do this. 3, 4.
Grasp.
Yeah.
You're blanked. Taking 1.
Mm-hmm.
Put this in the arsenal. Pass.
All right. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's apply the heat. Command and Conquer. 4 rune chance coming at you. 6 damage attack, no reactions. Hope you have like 3 reactions in your hand.
Well.
Gee willikers.
I mean, the thing is, if I don't let this go, I potentially dominate for game here. So I think I have to block Command and Conquer for sure. And then I've got one on the Tunic. So no matter what the arrow is, I should be good there. So
yeah, 4 reds would also be sweet.
Yeah.
Or like reds plus defense reactions would be like an ideal scenario here.
All right, you're officially blanked. It happened. So let's generate 2, block 2.
I'm also pumped, Mike.
Take 2 from the rune chance there. And then I'm going to lose 6 here. Block for 6 there.
You got it. You got it.
Okay. Well, let's take a look. The money pot here. Well, we may have it. Guess we'll find out. Azalea. Or a yellow sleep dart, if you can believe it.
I can, in fact, believe it.
I'm going to dominate it. 4 damage coming in.
All right, well, I'll pay... Well, can I use this resource if I block with this card?
Man, great question.
Surely you can. It's just sitting there.
Yeah, it's not dead yet.
We're not dead yet.
I'm not dead
I'm
yet.
going to block with the Tunic.
Okay.
Then I'll pay 1 to reduce to rune chant.
Big 3. a glory moment.
And then Tunic out.
It's dead. Can't even turn it over. It's worth too much.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
right.
keep looking at it. Okay. All right. Good shot. Good shot. Can't hate it.
All right.
Old man said, take any rug in the house.
That's right. All right.
I was going for the dominate over the bracers there, Frank, because if you hit the 5, it's pretty good. Well, it's, I think, unkillable. But this is reasonable.
I don't have a great option here. They're going to play a plunder run just to play it.
Yeah.
Pitch to swing with the blade for 4, and you have a rune chant coming at you first.
Okay. Okay. Swing with 4 and you get 1 if you hit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. Question marks abound. Okay. Well, let's block the rune chant with the Tunic.
You got it.
And then put the Tunic in on defense there. You got 1 card in hand, 1 resource. It's not enough for a pummel, a cheeky pummel, is it?
Mm-mm.
Gonna react with a take cover from hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put this in the arse.
Yellow take cover, got it. Covered her up.
Covered her up. Getting tense down here. All right, cross trap for a little opt. You're going to see a ravenous rabble. All right. We'll play it. Swing for 3. I'm going to show you this yellow hamstring shot for 4. I don't know. Will it matter?
I will block for 3.
Okay. Now you're out of 4 defense reactions, right? Isn't it funny business here?
I mean, I'm out of Rune Chant. 4 defense reactions, sure.
All right, we'll see. Bullseye bracers to put this in. Azalea. Dominate. And then ditch, swing. Dominate 4. There's nothing.
Block for 2. Take 2. But I did, assuming I don't die, plunder into command,
Yep.
which is fine.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah,
Oh my.
it's good. I need more of this.
Do you want to play against something else? Let's test that Runeblade against something else.
All right.
You want like Dorinthia? That could be a slaughter.
Let's just go to Dorinthia.
Try
Let's see
Dorinthia?
it, yeah. I gotta try it.
Okay. I'm pleased with that Ranger. That felt really good. Really, really good. Better than previous Redliner builds, for sure. Where are you going, Ryan? Ryan said going camping. It's called camping here in Oklahoma. I don't know if it's camping elsewhere, but it's camping here.
Don't have a lot of G's around these parts.
Now I just had to put the skeleton in.
So I'm not on Skeleton because the theory of the deck is playing the 3 costs that are -1 for each rune chant token, which opens up Pummel and Plunder Run, either or, and then the rune chant that's the play it, get +2 or +3, whatever it's called. Oath of the Arknight. So I currently don't have Slogism in. I also don't have a lot of stuff to trigger the non-attack action being free, and most of my attack actions are free at 5-6 rune chants anyway. So I kept feeling like Skeleton, even when I was doing my OTK style Dirtle deck, I wouldn't ever need the attack discount, because if you're cruising on the rune chants, most of your attacks aren't going to cost you anything.
I should probably run energy potions.
Sitting in the this is a Chess X like dice brick. It is it's 2 extra armor. It's actually only 1 extra armor, because if you block with it the second time, it goes away. So it's only 1 more armor than Tunic, and Tunic gives you a free resource every 3 turns. So it was hard for me to justify the math on. And I wasn't using it a lot that turn. I kept being off sequence, which is what I got to figure out the tempo of. But I'm not sold on Skeleton. I agree. Skeleton is really good for the Rattlebones turn. This is true.
It's not really a Rattlebones turn kind of deck, though, is it? It's not trying to have like the big Viserai turn.
I mean, it has some of it, because like the idea is that you can play Arknight Ascendancy and everything else for free, and then that means you need that card plus Pummel plus a resource, so you can still block with the other thing. And because most people, if you think about the math on Pummel, this is what I realized with Bravo. To play Pummel, you need Pummel plus the resource to play Pummel, and then you also need the attack that costs at least 2. But if you're going to play a 2-cost attack, you also have had to pay for that attack.
Yep.
So there's no way to pay for Pummel and the attack unless you have a 2-cost attack with a 2-cost Pummel and a Tunic token for free. So that's where actually I get into that Spellblade Assault for 2. So this plus a blue plus Pummel plus the Tunic token is the attack with Pummel as well. It's the only attack in here that and then I have a couple of the Consuming Volitions. But the math on Pummel is actually really weird across the board. But the thing that Arknight has that I'm trying to figure out is a lot of their 2- and 3-cost attacks are free, so you can actually play it without having to spend resources on it.
Yeah, that Runeblade with Pummel just seems like such a natural synergy, where you get free big attacks that you can then pummel with the resources you saved. It makes a ton of sense to me.
I totally understand Chris saying Skeleton is a path to Arknight Ascendancy hit double, basically, which is true. That's the build I was on prior to this, and I'm basically trying to figure out is there a way to play Viserai where it's not just get 10 to 20 rune chant tokens and do it twice in a turn? I have a version of that deck.
Yeah, it's annoying. Better get my Arknight Skullcap out of here.
Yeah, that fancy one.
Yeah. We found it. Wait, do I not have? Oh, I've got to get. I've got to get some. I got the fancy hood. I need the null run hood.
Yeah, you need a barrier of some sort.
Barrier one.
I'm gonna get some more water.
Yeah. All right. Null run hood. See, look at how cloudy these are compared to.
That is super cloudy. That's not a. That's an old pro.
It is an old Ultra Pro. Those are the cloudiest ones yet.
Phantom meatballs.
Yeah. We're not funny. Okay. I like things being tidy. Bolters, etc. Nice. Kind of there. That Ranger deck felt good. That felt really good. Happy with that.
I definitely think it was more consistent.
Yeah. It's killer.
Because even without dominate, a 7 damage attack every turn, or most turns, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And the hit effects are bad.
Oh yeah.
And you don't want to play 3 cards to prevent a hit effect. So
That's
it was weird math the entire time I was playing.
That is good.
Even Steven?
Yeah.
It's me. I'll go first.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Thank you, Danny. It's a different build. I mean, that's definitely a different build. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's not quite as black and white as I was thinking it might be.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go 2 for Grasp of the Arknight. And then read the runes. Yellow for +2. And then I'll put this in Arsenal.
Alex, you'll need 1,000 more unlimited Flesh and Blood subs, and I'll post that Ranger list for sure.
Nailed it.
No more, no less. That exact number. I've got this one too. This is a fun one.
Your other Azalea list?
Yeah, this is a weird one. Try that out. I'm going to do a Redliner Zero Cost Arrow build next. You know, just playing around.
Why else are we here?
It's kind of a weird hand, isn't it? Ah, Dorinthia, where all the cards are good. Okay. Yeah, we're going to save these things. Let's generate 3 money with a glint. Use one of them on a Spoils of War. We're going to give ourselves Go Again there. And +2 to the next weapon attack. Gonna swing for 5 with Go Again. Roar! I am the best class in the game.
All right, let's.
I have a natural ramp. My weapon is the only thing I need. And I have Go Again somehow in spades. A little much, maybe.
What do you say?
A little much, maybe.
We're at 5 here.
5 on you.
Forgot for a minute I was playing against Dorinthia.
Yeah, Alex, unlimited's unlimited.
I will not block.
Pass.
Take 5.
Dorinthia triggers. All right, here's the time for choosing. generate 1 money for bracers, and then I'll spend 1 money for a 4 damage attack. Dawnblade.
No money.
No money.
Great.
1 card.
Block with 3, you get first reaction.
Pass.
I'll reduce the rune chant. Yellow.
You got it. This will go into the arse.
All right. Token on. It's an interesting exchange.
I love playing Dorinthia.
I'll pass.
Oh, really? Well. What is this? Okay. Let's generate 3. Pay 1 for a Warrior's Valor. Next attack is +2 and gains go again.
Okay.
If it hits. Then we'll pay 1 for Steelblade Supremacy.
Uh-oh.
+2, and if it hits, I draw a card. Currently at +4. Then I will swing for 7.
If it hits, go again, draw a card.
That's correct.
Well, well, well. Sir.
Yeah, Crystal, it's a hilarious phrase. All right, I gotta have health.
He's just dead.
I don't even need health. Dorinthia's that good.
Take a 10. Take another. Well, I guess game on. Let's go 6, 8, 10.
I got news for you. Deck's good.
All right, get over 10. Let's party.
All right. Generate 3. Play a red overpower for +6.
All right,
I'll go
cool.
to 13 if you're cool with that.
Cool, so I'll take 3.
Draw a card.
And these are still over here.
I'll go again.
Deck's good.
This is still a thing.
Jesus Christ.
We'll pay 1 to swing for 5.
I can't do anything but take it in the teeth. Take 5.
Draw. Arsenal.
Not pretty.
It's a good deck. It's a good deck.
Yeah.
It's a good deck. It's a good deck.
Having overpower is just something else. Because it's like, you can't overblock by 3 every time and know you're safe.
It's gross. We all hate it.
And here we are.
And here we are. It's here.
How patient do I want to be? I think I have to be patient. Read the runes red. Pass to you.
All right, I gotta get a token on this thing. It gets real bad. Okay. Let's go with pitch a blue. And swing for 1. Or swing with the Dawnblade here for 4.
Cards in hand. A lot.
3. worst thing imaginable.
You're dumb, Armor.
It's got it all, man.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to do everything in the game well? Dorinthia's got a place for you. Are you thinking to yourself, I keep losing at Flesh and Blood. I don't know what's going on with me. Let me tell you, I've got a hot new product. It's called Dorinthia Iron Song. It can block. It can attack. It naturally outraces any deck in the format. Has great defense reactions. Comes with like 6 armor baked in. Everything it needs. Go again on command. Your opponent blocks, got him. Don't block, got him.
I won't block.
Now available. I'm going to boot that.
Yep.
I won't slide this. People get... somebody was getting really upset that I was sliding it back, so I'll leave it on the chain. I'll slide it on over there. Well, let's keep that going there. Braveford Bracers for +1, and then we'll swing for 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was you calling, wasn't it?
This is over.
And don't forget the token, you know, if it
Yeah.
hits, you know.
I'll just pass.
Are we resetting?
No, not yet.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're up by 22.
You did it. I'll get another
And you got 2 tokens.
little token here.
Yeah, there's no way.
I mean, if you just want to, you know, you just want to feel awful, I'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep getting at you there.
Let's just see what happens.
Keep going.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Mortar tie. Use my token to crack my boots. Read the runes. So it'll create 3. Viserai will create 2. And then I'm going to play an Art Knight Ascendancy for free. 12 tokens coming at you, and then a 5 damage dominate attack.
12 tokens.
Yeah.
Taking 12.
Yep.
They'll dominate there. Kind of weird. I'm going to pitch and play a Steelblade Shunt for 5 or for 6 from hand.
That's a reaction. You're not blocking. Then you're reacting.
That's right. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and pay 2 and yellow pummel.
You got it.
It's at 8.
So I take 2 and then I discard 1.
Yep. And then create 3 rune chance.
Discard. Ooh, good question. Discard this one. Got it. Pummeled.
Got him.
Okay, Dawnblade at 5, and it's got to hit.
Yep. Of all the things I know, that there's one of them.
That is one of them, yeah.
He took 2 and I got 3 because I had tied. I got it.
Is there really no way for this to work? I can't courage yet. I guess I should have thrown the fridge at you. I got lazy. Let's generate the 2.
When I played Art Knight Ascendancy, I have 2 floating. I got it.
Swing for 5 there.
With 1 resource and 1 card in arsenal.
1 and 1.
How about I don't let this ever hit? So I need to block 4.
Classic Dorinthia overblock.
8. 8 is the number here. Well, look at this. I will block for definitely 3. Let's go ahead and do it. 4, 5. You get first reaction.
Going to 6.
All right. Yellow reduced to rune chant. Cover it up. Get rid of your tokens. Give me a hope.
Big Mo is gone.
Big Mo. So good. All right. Mine?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to play red, read the runes, and put a card in arsenal.
More magic pockets.
Draw.
Okay.
And there's a token over here.
Well, let's see here. Pitch. You know what? No. No. I'm gonna do something even weirder. Even worse.
Excellent.
What do you got of it? You got some cards? I don't think this is that. Yeah, it's not. We're not gonna worry about it. Pitch. Warriors Valley Red. Swing with the Dawn Blade. 6, go again if it hits.
Why do you exist? You ever find yourself asking that?
Yeah. Yeah. Constantly. Find myself asking where my blue cards are. It's frightening to tell the best strategy is block with all your cards every time.
Yeah.
The best.
The brick?
The whole thing.
Why
the
you
whole
just
thing.
swing with your weapon?
Yeah, just 12 weapon, 12
Great.
weapon. Yeah.
And then eventually you lose him. It's cool.
Yeah, but
you do have go again.
try to take it to time and get the double DQ.
Horrible. I'll pass take 6.
All right. I'm going again. Colin, I'm leaving it up there for you. Okay. Now. Weird decision genes here. Pitch. Swing with Dawn Blade.
For 3.
For 3.
1 card in hand.
Now this I can manage. Yeah.
Okay. Block for 5.
You got it. Throw that in the arsenal.
Mine. Red, read the runes. Pass.
Load and pull.
And this goes up.
Okay. Let's generate 2. Play a yellow Warrior's Valor. Swing with a Dawn Blade for 5.
Stop it with the Warrior's Valor. It's the worst. I'll just take 5. Why not? Go down to 7.
Right?
What could go wrong?
Go again.
I need 2 tickets to Paradise.
Let's generate 2. Spin 1 on a Dawn Blade for 3. I've got 2 chickens to
I'll pass you at first
paralyze.
reaction.
3 in a token. I got no reactions. I love it.
Let's. If it's overpowered, it's too good. Yeah, I'll take 3. You can have a token.
All right.
Down to 4. What could go wrong?
Token on.
Cool. All right. All right. Well, we'll at least put up a fight. I do that. That. All right. Command and Conquer. 12 rune chance coming at you, and then a 6 damage attack.
CNC. I'm dynamite. Okay. 12.
12.
Watch me explode. I'm taking 12.
Okay. Seems like a good decision.
10, 11, 12.
All right. Then you have a 6 coming at you.
6 coming at me. Yeah, I learned my lesson. Here's 4. You got plunder money or pummel money?
I definitely have enough of that going on yet.
Let's see, what is it? +4, so it's 10. So 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm blocking with 10 total.
You got it.
Blocked. Just armor. How are you so fast with that sword if you have all this armor? I don't know. Going again all the time, but I got this heavy armor. I'm like a turtle, but I'm real fast.
How does it work?
All right, generate 3 money.
Mm-hmm.
Swing with that Dawn Blade for 4. Yeah, twinning's great. It's a nice little sideline.
Block for 2.
Just need to be blocking more. Blocking for 2. Okay. I don't have go again currently. You must have some reactions.
Who's to say, really? Or maybe I just have to block for 2 so you don't immediately defeat me.
I'm going to pay 1 for a Razor Reflex. +3.
So you're at 7?
7 total.
Spend a resource to red, reduce to rune chant. I'm at 6. Your chance to do something.
Sure. Let's get another +3 in there. Red Stroke of Foresight. 10 total. 10 to 6. Game's over.
It's yellow, reduce to rune chant.
Oh my gosh. He was melting into the rune.
Then I'll
hot
pass
pocket.
and take 1.
All right.
Still hit.
It did hit. The hits keep coming.
Token. Pass.
I'm going to pitch a blue. Then I'm going to swing with Dawn Blade for 4.
No. How proud we are of all of them. Oh, it's obnoxious. I'm tired of it already.
I already hate it. Why are we here?
Block for 6. No, 6. Go for it.
6.
No, I gotta block for 7. I'll block for 7. I hate it.
7. I have a reaction. Play Glint the Quicksilver there. Give it a go again and draw a card. That all good? Needed something more there. This is where Twinning Blade's real good. Don't have it though. It's real good though.
It is.
Okay, you did it. Didn't have any reaction. See, remember, you gotta remember, you know, it happens. Sometimes you don't have the You don't have the goods. And you put something in the arsenal here. Put this one in there. And then draw 2.
All right, mine.
Times you don't have the goods.
I'm going to play a yellow Amplify the Arknight. Cost me 1 because I have 2 rune chance. 2 floating. 2 rune chance coming at you. Then you have a 5 damage attack with no hit effects. Yeah.
Could be a pummel, huh?
Could be. Danny asking, do you guys ever plan on checking out Digimon? Game is solid, even if it lacks a mulligan.
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
It's possible. Digimon doesn't necessarily really appeal to either of us, generically.
Aside from that, that'd be great.
I mean, we play a lot of games on stream that aren't necessarily like, this game I'm so amped for, but there's very low interest, ultimately.
Okay. The run chants are going to happen. It's fine. And then I'm going to block 1 here and take the rest, unless you got reactions there.
Yeah, sure. Red pummel.
All right, I'll take, what, 4? 8?
9 total minus 1. So you take 8
Take an
and
8.
have to discard a card.
Oh my gosh. Moment is here. The moment has arrived. I am become. You are become the Arknight.
Sean asking how to get more of this in the US. So we have both the first 2 sets in stock on the website.
Okay. Let's go. Courage. Free swads.
That turn, hey?
Now we have an interesting question here. I think this is right. So I'm just going to play red hit and run. Next weapon is go again. I'm going to swing with the sword for free. Cost me 3. 1.
Cards in hand.
3.
This is bad. For a lot of reasons.
Yeah, it's my. I mean, you get take 9, and it's like I think I don't even know that there's a hand here that can help.
Help me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that, even if there was one, I definitely know this isn't it. Know what I mean?
I do. Yeah.
So this is a 3.
Just a 3, man.
All right.
Just a game-winning 3.
I can't do it. Let's block for 3. Make you do it.
Okay.
You have to go again, so it doesn't much matter. If you have.
Well, I gotta activate her ability unless I twinning blade.
You better have something.
Block him with 3. Okay. Let's pitch a blue. Generate 3 little dollary dues here. And then I'll respond with a singing steel blade.
Son of a gun.
Go get a card here.
That's like the best card you could have right now. It hurts. It hurts me how good that is.
Pretty good. Pretty good one. Overpower pretty good here.
I also forgot to sideboard in my
Oh man, isn't there routes in here? Did I already get rid of a route?
my unmovables.
I did. I got rid of a route.
Sideboard's important. It can totally change the tenor of a game.
Well, this is not as easy as I once thought.
You about to wrap me into the ground?
I thought I was.
Yeah, that would be bad.
It's gone.
You only have 1?
I guess. I don't know. It's whatever whatever the winning list was. You're just not supposed to discard it, I think, is the idea.
Always pitch it for that winning moment.
I guess, yeah. Things you learn.
I mean, you're already hitting with go again. So any amount of damage here. Then you just have a +3.
Yeah, I got a +3. I got +3 for different area codes, but I don't know what kind of reactions you have. So we'll just let's just Iron Song responsive for +4.
Glenn's also a great option.
It's fine. I already have go again.
Oh,
It just
that's right,
draws
yeah.
me a card.
Glenn next attack would be really good.
Twinning Blade would be cool here. So like you go Twinning Blade, do 1, assuming you don't have a reaction, and then you get to do it again. But you didn't commit any cards. Usually with Twinning Blade, you want them to commit like 2 or 3 cards, and then you glint twinning and get out of there. All right.
Yeah, it's part of the problem, Nidus. He's saying the fact that can go tall or wide. It can consistently do whatever it needs to do after the fact.
Swinging for 7 on a 3 there.
Take 4.
All right. Done.
Call me in the morning.
Plus 3 more. Ah.
Yeah, Dorinthia. How about that?
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it's unbearable.
You want to tech in and try it again?
Yeah, I
Get
do.
those unmovables in there.
I sure do.
I'll actually play it better.
I also could play it better. From the very beginning, I was like, oh yeah, I'm playing against Dorinthia. I made literally turn 1 was like, I did not do the right thing.
Whoops.
I had a defense reaction in hand, and instead I decided to not put it in arsenal for some reason. It's like as soon as you started your turn, I was like, I'm an idiot.
Oh yeah, Dorinthia. I forgot. All right, tech in. Tekken. I think sideboard against Runeblade is just as much damage as you can. I think you just have to be faster. So
Erase him.
yeah, that makes sense to me. So we're dropping these. We're adding. Oh, I don't need to unsleeve them.
Next level tech.
I'm just gonna give you the big beats. Is it Hamza?
Do you have Dragon Shield popping around?
Yeah, I've got some. The eternal test.
We are testing.
All right, so that worked. Dorinthia is not like, it's very clear that you can be good. Anyone's gonna, like, if you're average, Dorinthia is gonna be the best for you. If you're really good with Dorinthia, it's really good. If you're amazing with Dorinthia, it's probably nigh unbeatable. It's close. I mean, it's really good. Which is why we're here. We're gonna beat it.
Yeah, the what Dorinthia does consistently without risk is remarkable.
Like I said, she's burned.
Yeah.
Zach.
The
You're on the other side of it, huh?
The difference between burn to me is like, at least when I think of traditional burning like Thrones, the magic of burn was honestly keeping the board small and then having cards that are better in a smaller board when everyone else is planning on having a wider board.
You mean tell you the real magic of burn?
What's that?
They commit their attackers or defenders, and then you play anything out of hand that makes the math good for you.
That is exactly
Feels a little like
what that
Dorinthia,
does, yeah.
doesn't it?
I could see that.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. HTWS with the questions that matter.
He says, no Skeletor or Reaping Blade. Do you think that Tunic and Nebula are better and constructed? So I was on Skeletor and Nebula, or not Nebula, Reaping, in the, like, I'm trying to hit a couple Arcanite Ascendancies a game and do 25 rune chants at a time, so they have to take 20 damage. And the problem was that deck, specifically, Stephen, when you were playing Brute.
Yeah.
And I was just leaving you alone, and then you were just smacking me around. And so that made me actually wonder, like, is it possible to play Viserai in a way that's mid-range? Which then actually led me to another interesting recognition when I was playing Guardian, which is Runeblade is kind of set up to make use of Pummel. Because Pummel costs 2, so you have to pay 2 for it. That's 2 cards. And you also have to have played an attack that costs at least 2 to use Pummel. So the true cost of Pummel is actually a 4-card hand, which most decks that I've been playing against never give you a 4-card hand without steep penalties. Where Viserai comes in is he can block and build rune chants and block and build rune chants and get to 6 rune chant tokens. And then almost all of his 3 cost and more attacks are suddenly free to play. So you actually only need that card plus Pummel, plus the resources to pay for the Pummel. So you can do it with less cards. The Tunic actually comes in because Pummel plus a 2-cost attack is 4. And so a blue plus the token lets you Pummel and also do the 2-cost attack. or free cost attack, and then you can do like the Oath of the Arknight and the Pummel on the same attack. And it's just kind of messing around with that math.
These cards. No wonder. I was like, this feels like.
I agree, Nick. The reason on Nebula is a lot of times it'll be a 4 damage attack for 2 that also creates a Rune Chant token. And when you're swinging a lot more, you have to have ways to produce Rune Chant tokens, or you're just dead in the water.
Also, it's kind of a pummel deck, right? I mean, it's 6 pummels in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to be hitting with the Nebula Blade probably more often if you happen to waste it on the Nebula, which I guess you wouldn't. You're always saving it for an attack card, I imagine. I always, when I was playing Brood, I was like, oh man, pummel with this club is so good. And I was like, oh, right, it doesn't discard. Oops. Yeah. They thought of everything.
It was clear they played it once or twice before they printed it.
Yeah. And just the math on it.
All right.
Crystal thinks Reaping Blade is just plain better. On all, what's the difference?
So Reaping Blade is 1 for 3. And then if a hero has more life than any other hero, they can't gain life.
Man, just looking at it, a 3 damage attack is garbage. It's 1 card versus 2.
Yeah, and
I mean, Nebula swinging for 4 and generating a Rune Chant is insanely better.
I think so.
3 cost attack? What's a 3 cost attack? I can't even run him on my deck. Promise of Plenty? Waste of time.
It also depends on who you're playing against. So like, if I'm playing against Wizard, my math's totally different.
Yeah.
Because they actually run the heal cards, and the Tome of Faendal's super good in that deck. So it would be in my sideboard, but I'm not sold on it.
I mean, I would see Reaping in Blitz because everybody's running the
Sigil of Solace,
yeah.
and it's a tighter game and stuff.
But otherwise, no, I think that's definitely the right call. Especially if you're on a higher curve anyway, because you're running pummels at 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on how often you're actually swinging with it. If you're not swinging that much, then Reaping Blade's an ability.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are needing the Rune Chant, like having a Rune Chant going into your turn means my reduced Rune Chants are free. So, and a lot of time that Rune Chant is what gets the party started.
That Rune Chant party.
Even Steven?
All right, I've already looked at this.
Steven,
Guess
first
I'm
or
going
second?
first. I'm not doing anything with this garbage. I mean, it's kind of awkward because you still want to block Dorinthia, you know?
Definitely. If you can get a free token on turn 1, great.
But you're not stripping actual cards out of their hand, so they can block for free.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not what you want as Dorinthia. It's interesting. Good questions. I would definitely take a mulligan myself here. Let's drop this in Arsenal and pass over.
Okay. Tunic on. Pay 2 for Spellblade Assault. 4 damage attack. Creates 2 Rune Chants.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess this is fine. Let's do generate 1 and Steelblade Shunt for 6.
Okay.
I will tell you, sometimes Dorinthia gets those all red hands.
It's rough.
It's not good.
It is rough, yeah.
It gets
when
real
I was
bad.
playing, you need that at least a yellow, but a blue is what opens it wide open.
It gets real bad. Let's generate 1 and swing for 1.
For 3,
Mm-hmm.
I won't block with anything in hand. You get first reaction.
Pass.
Reduce the Rune Chant of our arsenal.
Mm-hmm. I'll pass.
I'll pass.
All right. Start the real magic here.
Interesting. Indeed.
Hey.
I guess there's that. If I go here
Get that line.
to here. Let's try it. Shan't we? I'm going to play Become the Arc Knight. I'm going to discard a Mavri in the Skies to go get an attack.
Still becoming the Arc Knight over there, huh?
Or ascending.
At some point,
I am the Arc Knight.
you will stop becoming and start
He
being.
is the Arc Knight. Then I will literally just pay 3 for an Arc Knight Ascendancy. 3 rune chance coming at you, and then a 5 damage dominate where I gain rune chance equal to the damage it does. Viserai triggers off of this, so I create a rune chance.
Okay. Take the 3. I'll just block 5. Send the fridge at it.
You got it. Fridge in the house.
Steps off the plane at LAX. The fridge in my card again. All right, Singing Steelblade, pitch. Warrior's Valor for 1. Red. Dawnblade for 6. Coming at you. If it hits, it has go again.
Cards, oh man.
2.
That overpower is just going to constantly.
Nah, you
haunt
know,
me.
you can't even, who knows, you know?
I'm not building anything if I do that. For 6.
Haven't you got the memo, Zach? We're supposed to build back better. Run that by the marketing team. Is this catchy? 3 Bs. Got alliteration. You know, alliteration is the oldest form of poetry, according to Jonathan. He told me that once. I'm not sure if it's real. I mean, I guess you could say that about a lot of things. Fast, a quickly spoken sentence is the oldest form of poetry, I would say.
All right.
Or the first beret ever worn.
I will take 6.
Oh.
Assuming you're not doing anything
Oh,
crazy.
no, no, no. Dorinthia says, hey. Okay. I'm going to pitch. Swing for 3. And a token. Of course.
One card in hand, 1 in arsenal.
One in there and one in. Can't say arse anymore, so I'm just trying to. I'm trying to
Temper
train it out.
yourself, yeah.
Train it out. You definitely can't say one in the arse.
You can.
Can't say that on stream. The YouTube will cut you off.
Will they? Yeah. Good to know.
They won't.
Just for 3, he says.
Just 3.
All right, cool.
Just 3.
Let's make you prove it.
It's only 3 if you block for me.
Block for 6.
You got it.
All right. Party in the USA.
Put my hands up,
Mm-hmm.
play my song.
All right.
Run a flat wee. Moving my hips like, yeah.
Nailed it.
Now, seriously, did I put all the blue cards somewhere?
Excellent. I love it.
I mean, this is the worst it's ever been.
I'll pay 3, create a rune chant token, put a card in arsenal. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Cooking with gas now.
Yeah, it's just because my tank's empty over here. Okay. Let's see. What do we do here? This is not the turn for that. Sadly, I wish it was, but it's not. Generate 1. Dawnblade for 3.
Currently doesn't have to go again.
Does not.
I'll
Got
pass.
the boots up though.
You get first reaction.
I can boot, scoot, and boogie.
Fine.
This pitch. Give it +3.
How many cards in hand?
2. 1 resource flip.
Feels fine. Don't you think?
Yeah, of course. Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
A little bit ironic.
All right, let's do this. I will play a blue unmovable from Arsenal.
Hmm.
There.
You generate the money for that?
Mm-hmm.
Cost you 2? Oh, the tunic. Hitting for you're getting hit for 6, not for 6 there.
I'm not winning Galactus.
We'll do another stroke of foresight there for +3.
I'll pass. Take
All
3.
right. Yeah, take 3. I'm gonna put this in the arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Use the cards you're given, you know.
That's what you gotta do.
It's all about keeping those cards flowing.
Gotta do the cooking by the book.
That's right. I'm glad you also know that.
I
learned
do.
that as a young lad.
A young lad indeed. All right, well, let's put our hands up. Mordred Tide. Into red, read the runes. Viserai will create 2. Read the runes will create 4. Because it's Mordred.
Yikes.
Put that in Arsenal. Go ahead.
All right. Well, perhaps it's time. All right, let's generate 3. Let's play the Steelblade Supremacy from the arsenal there. Let's play the Spoils of War. Swing with Dawnblade for 7. As go again. If it hits, I draw a card.
Why do you have to have this turn right now?
Just take it.
Seven?
7.
Oh, it's happening. Take 7.
Okay. Go again there. I'll draw a card. Oh, wait, I'm just supposed to move that back. 7, huh? 7.
You do need to learn it, Galactus. You say, I need to learn this game sometime, but nobody I know that I hang out with owns cards.
That's right. All right, pitch. Make 3 money there. Let's use 1 on the bracers.
As a wise friend once told me, if you will it, it is no dream.
Ah, yeah. True. It's a good friend. And then 1 for the Dawnblade. Swinging for 6. If it hits, I draw a card.
I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, who needs it, dude? Just take the token, move on.
I'll take 6.
I'll raise your reflex for +3.
Take it 9. Oh my God, it's gross. Just take it. What I'm about to do is not worth what just happened. But I didn't have any way out either.
Well, and welcome to Dorinthia.
I could either be 8 health up and no hand.
All the daiquiris are served up.
I need a daiquiri about right now.
And where all the hits are yours to have.
All right. You ready to party?
Sam asking, for someone who wasn't around before the last set, what does the spoiler season for Fab look like? Chaos and beauty.
Amazing. So like last time,
Things
there was
are
a
popping.
3-week schedule with new previews hitting every day from either them or different content creators. And most of the time it was 4 or 5 different places every day revealing something. All right. Let's become the Arcanite.
Still trying.
Classic. Discard this.
He's still trying. And that's something.
Arcanite Ascendancy. You know it. You love it.
Here, use his fancy die. It looks like a tunic.
It does look like a tunic.
That way I don't think you have run chance all over your tunic.
Yellow Mavrian Skies. Generate a token from Viserai. Next, Runeblade attack gains Go Again. And if it hits, I get 2 tokens. So then we're going to play a free Arcanite Ascendancy.
Yeehaw!
9 are going to fire.
9er.
1 gets generated because of Viserai. You have a 9 rune chance and then a 5 damage attack.
I'm taking the run chance.
Okay.
7, 8, 9. 5 damage attack. It's got to be stopped. I have such a beautifully... Let's go 3 and then 4. Bing! Bracers on 2. What the heck?
So it's hitting for 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can do. I mean, I don't have any reactions.
Right.
So.
So it hits for 1. And
Feel
then
like
Mavrian Skies
I'm playing
triggers, so I
Ranger.
get 2 extra. Yeah. I'm used to you just dunking on me right there. And then it has to go again, of course. So I will pay 3 with an Arcanite Shard to play a Command and Conquer from Arsenal.
Very good.
4 rune chance pop. 1 gets created from the Arcanite Shard, and I have 1 resource floating.
Looking good. I take 4. And then I probably take 6 here, honestly. I don't like it any more than you do. Got a cute little hand here. It's very cool.
A cute little hand.
But it's not cute enough. It's just got to do the blocking. I think that's right. I think it just got to block. Do that. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's right. Okay. It isn't going to matter. Basically, what do I want to keep on my deck? Let's go block with 6.
You got it.
Let's get down to business. To defeat. Attack bun. All right, 1 on a 4 attack Dawn Blade swing.
1 card in hand.
1 card in arsenal. No cards in hand.
Block. 4.
Reactions?
You're first.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Passy. Everybody say, hey. I'll just wait for my turn, boy. I just wait for my turn. Huh. Well, that's an interesting one. You know, these Dorothy hands are less scary than you think they are. Pretty much on all the time. Until they are. That's the problem. You just never know. It's just roll the dice. Do they have it or don't they? I have no way of knowing. I don't know.
You definitely
Guess
just
I'll just
never
roll the
know.
dice.
Um.
I blocked with that boy too. Charge worth $9,000.
That's not true.
Somebody said that.
It depends. Maybe.
If I had something worth $9,000 right now,
You'd be building a deck.
I'd sell it.
A physical deck, not like a deck of cards, but
No,
like a
I'd be building
deck
a
you
deck.
stand on.
I'd be enjoying the summer. Instead, I'm gonna hate it.
This is a choice. Here, what? 24, only up by 9.
Yeah. Yeah. Recovered. Eddie says it's more like 6K.
That's reasonable.
No. No, there's nothing reasonable about that at all.
Okay. Let's pay 3 to Grasp the Arknight for a token.
Pay him.
And then I'll pay 1 to... No, that's not true.
Incorrect.
Yeah, that's fine. Red Plunder Run, unfortunately. Then I'll pay 1 to amplify the Arknight. So 2 rune chance pop, 1 gets created from Viserai. 4 damage attack. If it hits, I get a card.
Take 2. 4 damage attack. You know, I don't know. It probably hits. I should be saving my gear for this kind of stuff. Yeah, you got it. It's hitting. I'm gonna take 4. I hope it wasn't an unmovable.
It'd be fortunate.
For you. All right, generate 3. Let's play Steelblade Supremacy.
Was not prepared for that glorious comment.
5 on you there. Steelblade Supremacy on the patrol.
Steelblade Supremacy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's there, but you know, not all warriors will be Dorinthia.
Yeah,
There'll
but
be other shades of amazing.
That's the card that just sends me over the top. You hear me?
I just can't take this anymore. Come on, just give me a card. Don't even have go again, but I got the boots up. I'm boot scooting boogie here. Eddie, what'd you get out of those boxes?
It's just so bad.
Here's the question. You've got $9,000. Do you buy the Arknight Shard, or do you buy a first edition Welcome to Wraith, first edition Arcane Rising?
Box?
Yeah. Do you spin the money wheel, or do you buy the gold and silver?
What's your goal?
I don't know. Make money.
To make money.
Yeah, sure.
If you're just trying to make money, I would sell the $9,000, or you already have $9,000.
I have the money. You have the shard. This person over here has the 2 boxes. Do
Oh.
I buy the shard or do I buy the boxes?
Well, if those are my 2 options, I probably buy the shard.
Wow.
But
You're risk averse.
I think the thing I would really do is actually buy the legendaries from the first 2 sets, because like some of those are like 3, and I think that's crazy. They should be way more. Like, if shard is actually 9.
Let's not talk about it. This is gross. It's terrifying. This isn't even a... Eddie, what'd you get in those boxes? We'll find out. Eddie made the choice. He bought the boxes instead.
Did he open them?
I don't know.
If you're just trying to make money, I wouldn't open them.
Yeah, that's weird. You're shuffling your Arknight Shard. There's a Spring Tunic on the table.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these things are true.
Arknight Shard, as Crystal noted, your Arknight Shard is not as valuable.
That's right, because it's been played.
Touched.
All right, well,
Human beings have enjoyed it, therefore it has way less value.
that's you know what? Precisely.
It doesn't fit on my wall quite as nicely.
All right, we're gonna do this, Steven.
Yep, 5 on. Come on at
It's
you.
a mistake.
No. I can't imagine that.
You only have go again if you hit.
I
Or you
don't,
have a
I don't
card
have
in
it anywhere. Well, with the bolters, yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, I declare I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk.
Eddie's leaving him sealed, by the way, in case you were worried.
Block for 6 plus my 2 armors. 8.
8. All right, I'm going to react with a glint. Go again, draw a card.
That's the worst. Danny, we are not going to be opening the subs between now and Monarch.
I might keep pressing the money button here.
Glint again?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, I'm just trying to find something that can put me
Well,
over the
so hold
top
on.
here.
You have go again, right?
Yeah, but I have to hit or Dorinthia doesn't trade.
Oh, yeah, you got to find
Unless
something.
I scoop into a Twinning Blade.
I'm hoping you draw like a defense reaction.
Ooh, yeah, didn't get what I needed there. That's bad. That's a sad Dorinthia. Okay. What is it? We at 6,
Oh, yeah,
5.
definitely going to be opening a lot of my first edition boxes, Danny. I'm not buying those as like a, you know, an appreciable asset that I'm going to keep sealed or anything. I also am playing with Machnight Shard, so that should give you a sense of my priorities.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't hit anything. Hit all a non-attack.
So there's a world
In a world
where that goes really poorly for me because I use my 2 armor.
Oh yeah.
So if you have 2 reactions or a overpower, it gets significantly worse for me.
Yeah, we were close, you know.
Okay.
We were close.
All right.
But you know, you take your shots, and then the next 2 are literally exactly what I needed: Route and Twinning Blade. So, you know,
Could have been a contender.
sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes the bar eats you.
Spoken like a true scholar.
Kind of Eastern thing.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Mordred Tide. Read the runes. It creates 6.
Oh, just a dirtle? Well, now I've got the opening of all openings.
This is your chance. Lead the dance. It's the Space Jam.
Wish I had that glint that I wasted.
Both of them.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we can do this. All right. Generate overpower there. And then I think we're just going to swing. No, see, that's not right. It's not easy. You just got to learn it, you know?
Danny, that's awesome. Are you in on our subscriptions? He's saying this will be my first edition Flesh and Blood set, and I can't wait to see what I pull. I'm just so excited for another set to come out. The only set we've had come out since we started playing and we're paying attention was Crucible, and that kind of feels like a half set.
Yeah. Well, half set.
Walker Wolf saying, is the price because it's foil or does the shard only come in foil? So it's because it's first edition, which means it's limited. And the first edition Fabled, so a Fabled is only like 1 in 30 or 40 boxes of product. And there's only so many. So there's like less than, I don't know the number of shards, but less than 2,000.
All right, Dawnblade coming in at you.
For how many?
3.
Thank you. Need more of those gray tokens. You have a pile of them over there.
I got tons.
So currently don't have go again, but you could have go again. A la Bolters.
At any moment.
Mm-hmm.
Take your chance, do your dance.
It's the Space Jam.
All right.
Or just cruising.
Man, if I had like 100 games with this Dorinthia deck.
Yeah.
It would be
that's
so
where I need
good.
to get. It is really good. Just knowing all your lanes and yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how many cards in hand?
3. 3 cards, 2 money, 1 in arsenal. It's a classic.
I will
Dorinthia.
pass. Just 3. You're gonna have to make it worse for me to do something about it.
I'll pass. I'm gonna crack these boys.
Okay, take 2. Take 3. Matt saying it's about 1,100 shards if you do 1 in every 30 boxes. That's not very many.
Hit and run. Go again +3. And then I'll swing for 6.
So you'd have to have 20 blade to go again.
I would. And the person making this play
Because you've already done
probably
this?
does. Yep, I've already done that.
Just gonna mark that for a second.
Yeah. That's what they're here for. It's beautiful tokens.
Bad news bears, man. Yikes. 6, huh?
6.
I'll pass. Take 6.
Yeah, I'll Twinning Blade it. Get the counter. Swing for 4. Look, we're going wide. We're like a ninja. Chop, 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 chop.
It's block for 3.
I'm gonna give it +1.
Red reduce your orange.
All right, you did it. This goes into the arsenal. And away we go.
All
Seen
right.
that movie, Away We Go? Maya Rudolph and that other guy.
Oh, now I know what you're
John
talking about.
Krasinski, Office Man?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
Jim,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
affectionately known. We're going to do red plunder run. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play
not sure.
a Dread Triptych.
I love that card. Man.
8 rune chants are coming.
Mhm.
Then a 7 damage Dread Triptych. Viserai triggers for 1. And we'll resolve that card.
I love what
when
this.
it
If you
happens.
played a non-attack creator run check, did you do that already?
I haven't because it's not happening yet. That's happening first.
Oh, right. Doesn't happen when you play it, or?
So when I play an attack action, these pop,
Mm.
which I'm choosing to do. All those. And then this is when I play it.
I may just have to nope out of this one. Does it have any 7? Okay, if you've dealt arcane damage, create a run. If Dread Triptych hits, create a run chant. Okay, you don't have Mordred Tide going on here.
Mm-mm.
So 7 plus 8. Hey, this is real. 15. I don't want to take that.
This is real.
But at the same time,
You just take it and smack me.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't disagree.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll take a chance. You have no cards in hand. You're going to create a bunch of rune chant tokens. You're going to get a card, but you don't have to go again. It's going to go in the arsenal. If it's unmovable,
I hope it's unmovable,
Very
my
good.
man.
I'm taking it all.
All right, so 8.
Everything must go.
Then this fires. I played an attack action, create a rune chant token.
What
I
a
dealt
card.
arcane damage, so I create a rune chant token. And then it hits, so I create a rune chant token. And then it hits, so plunder run triggers. I'll put that in arsenal.
Was it everything you wanted?
What?
Was it everything you wanted?
What I just did?
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine.
Unpop the courage. I'm not scared of anything. We'll pitch
So you're saying survive.
Overpower for Steel Blade. And then, you know what? That may not even be right. Let me take a look at this for a second. If we just roll in yeah. Okay, yeah. See, you almost made a mistake. You get in the habit of what you're supposed to do, and then
You almost make a mistake.
you almost make a mistake. So free sword swing for 4. Coming at you. All the tuna.
And your attacks cost 0 this turn.
They cost nothing.
Cool. Well, I have at least something.
Yeah, Nicola, they're wrenches aren't optional. They always fire.
Yeah, but everything that triggers when you play something, you're choosing the order in which those are happening.
Right on.
Yeah.
I feel that. It's just 4. You know? Just 4. I'm rooting for you for the record. I'm rooting for you.
For the record.
I really hope it pans
Oh my
out.
god, that's
I hope
hilarious.
it pans out here.
All right, well, this is the best I can do.
You got that Chains of Imminence?
I will not blot Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Danny says her life is in your hands, dude.
Right. Let's drop a blue here. Play a Stroke of Foresight for +3.
7.
7.
I must do something.
I must.
I'll pay 3 for an unmovable.
Was that 6?
5. Only 6 from Arsenal.
5. Okay. Came from your hand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Just think about this. Well, oof. Okay, so we're currently at 7. Boy, that's on the edge of something, isn't it? What else we got here? We got 7. You know, you could have reduce. You could have reduce.
Sure could.
I'd love to know the color of cards in your hand right now. And whether or not they're sufficient to play that unmovable again for unknown reasons.
So funny.
All right, I'm going to do the safe thing because I'm a scared person.
There are 2 reduced rune chance in my over here.
I'll pitch Supremacy for an extra money, and I'll play this Overpower for 6.
So what are you at?
13.
The 5?
Mm-hmm. Currently doing 8 damage.
Pass.
Yeah.
Take 8.
Oy. You made me play the Stroke. That was good. If you had just blocked, it was way easier because then it was Route and Overpower.
Yeah, I figured
that's
it was not
unstoppable.
good. It was close.
Because I don't know. Because like if you put what cards do you have on the block skis?
On my block,
Yeah.
I can block for 6 and hold the unmovable.
But then you can't play the unmovable.
Well, I had this,
Okay.
so I can block
So
for 6.
let me look at what this looks like.
But the problem is, it's the Dorinthia problem. So if you have something to get go again, which does exist,
They do exist.
and then you have Twinning Blade, I'm dead here.
Let me just see if there's even an out on this one. So like if you drop 6 there, I overpower, I route it, +3. Let's throw red back in your hand. Yeah. So then we're at 7. You're taking 4. So that's still not enough. You probably still pass.
Currently, yes.
Yeah. And then I have to play the overpower +6. So then it's 9. So then I'm at 13.
And the best I can do is an 8.
13 to 8.
So then I take 5.
Yeah. Keeps you alive.
But that's knowing exactly what's in your hand.
Yeah, exactly.
The other thing is that play means that, because that's gone for pitch.
Already had 2 glints, but the Singing Steelblade would have got the 3rd, I reckon.
So the problem that I ran into is doing that also means next turn I'm just on nothing.
Yeah. And then I get another shot at
So
it.
So now I'm just like spreading my chances. So the thing that I think is the best is make you react first to get me to the kill zone. Drop in the unmovable. Then you actually have to have another reaction to get me to lethal. If not,
honestly, I have to red overpower at this point. This is really, these 2 cards being in the hand are just
It gives you either lane.
Yeah,
That's what's powerful about Dorinthia,
It's
right?
just so good.
But this at least forces you, because I can just take the 3. You got to
Yeah, I
prove
think
that you
that's
have to
right.
go
I think,
again.
I think that's right, actually, what you did. This is a very specific outlay of cards that's going to get me to the magic number. And if you have reduced to Rune Chant or something, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Because then you're swinging in for 5 Rune Chant tokens against 3 health, and now I'm like scared.
Well, so in my side note, depends on what happens, but even if I have to unmovable here, my turn is, because I get the token, is free Amplify the Arknight. This pops, and I have the Tunic and a resource to pummel.
Oh, yeah. That's good. That was 1 turn away. That was good. Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's doable. I mean, it's doable.
Yeah, I do
You
think
just
it's
got to
doable.
get a little lucky. I mean, if you faced 6 good Dorinthias on the day, you got to hope to beat 4 of them.
Sure.
And you'll just lose 2 because you lost.
Well,
And they had the right cards at the right time.
there's 2 things that need to happen. 1, I need to play this deck a lot more. 2,
Well, I think we can figure that one out.
yeah, we will figure that out. But playing more, because like I feel like I'm on a very weird curve with this deck that I'm not used to, and balancing that out is interesting. But then figuring out, I think it's going to play very different. That's what I like about it. It's going to be a very different kind of game in every matchup. So it's a high learning curve because you got to learn exactly how to navigate that.
Yep. But you got your sideboard.
Yeah. But it's like, as an example, I feel like Dorinthia or Brute are good examples of, I have a game plan and I'm doing it, and you're reacting to me.
Yep. That's what Brute's up to.
Whereas with Viserai, I feel like I'm reacting to you way more.
It does feel a little bit more like you're in control. It's not really a control-y build, but you feel like if you weave it together right, you can win the game.
Yeah.
Any game.
Yeah.
Which is a really powerful feeling.
And the thing in an ideal world, and this is where this idea came from initially, is I can always apply pressure.
Yeah, some amount.
There were turns where I was missing against both your decks, which wasn't happening last time I was testing it. So I need to figure out what happened. But always doing something.
Well, what happened, Zach, is you played the best Flesh and Blood player in the United States of America.
I played against the best Flesh and Blood player last time too. It was the first time I was testing it. But the reality, there were turns there where I just didn't do anything to you. And like that can't really happen. Like,
yeah, and again, especially if you have it, even if you have 1 card, you got to do something. That's why that's why weapons are so good, right? At least
yeah.
swing
But
this at you.
the balance with Viserai is that if you have tokens out, you don't always want to spend them if you're just doing something random.
Yeah.
Because that's what fuels you to do the rest of the stuff. So figuring
Right.
that out, where you can basically always get back to 2 or 3 rune chants and still keep swinging every turn is the math.
You can't just do a little light swing and then turn your deck off basically and have 0 run
It's
chance.
not worth it.
Yeah.
You'd rather give them a turn of going.
I like that.
Um,
And even for all the heat you gave Dorinthia, it still came down to it. So I think that's really notable because if I do that with Ranger, I'm just done. You can't let him get the tokens.
yeah.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
All right, we out of here?
We're out. That was
right.
great. Thanks for being here.
Let's roll out. Hey,
Also, hey, as far as I know, next Tuesday is preview season. So we'll have a lot
We'll
to talk
be here.
about, and we'll keep playing, but we'll also get to keep talking about it
next
time.
Tuesday will be one of the biggest Flesh and Blood days in a long time because we'll have the stream, of course. The most important thing going on that.
Step 1.
Then we'll have previews of some kind, presumably. Now, if it starts on Tuesday, that's New Zealand Monday. Which
That's
has pantsed me before. Unless it's New Zealand Tuesday, which is actually our Wednesday.
Wait, I thought they were ahead of us.
I don't know. Can't remember. But it's always off.
I think they're like 19 hours ahead of us or something.
Okay. So their Tuesday should be our Monday.
They are Tuesday, yes. But I think it
So are we
starts on
getting
our
spoilers
Tuesday.
on?
I don't know.
Is somebody
Starts on Monday. Starts on Monday.
New Zealand Monday or our Monday?
Our Monday, New Zealand's Tuesday.
Okay.
They're choosing
Why would they start on a Tuesday?
probably so that in the United States, the whole world.
The States is far from that important, right?
Well, it's mostly it's the tail end of the time zones.
Okay.
So like I think Hawaii is like where it stops, and then past Hawaii is where you get back over to New Zealand time. So it means that anywhere you are in the world, it's during the week. It's next week is when it starts instead of it's Sunday afternoon and preview season starting.
Adventure Co says it starts on Sunday. And Adventure Code Gaming sounds like a very like relevant professional name. So I feel like Adventure Code would know. You know what I mean?
I have no idea.
So
I've been saying no. New Zealand's Monday, so it starts on Sunday for us. Who knows?
So
Stay
preview
tuned.
season will start on Sunday, the Lord's Day, here in the States. And then on Tuesday, we'll play a game or two on the stream. We'll probably talk about the spoilers that have been reviewed,
Yep.
that have been released. And we'll have the second week of our Armory League that day. And I don't know, I need to talk to some folks over at LSS. Maybe we'll have previews on Tuesday.
That would be cool.
No promises. I honestly don't know. But we'll keep our eyes open. If
And-
we do, we'll share them.
That's right.
In the meantime, if there are 1,000 new Unlimited Box subscribers, I will post my deck list for, what was that, Alex?
Oh,
I think
anybody can do it. Not a single person has to do it to get you to post your decks.
no, one person must buy 1,000 boxes.
That's so many.
Well, the way the market's going, it's free money.
You know,
As far
you're
as
not
I'm-
wrong.
As far as I might be that person.
I do. Yeah, I agree.
I can post the deck list. We're just honestly, it's just, are we lazy?
We'd rather spend the time playing than posting a deck.
It takes like 2 seconds though. I got to convert it over to the Team Covenant account. I got to
It's
make
more
a
than
Team
2
Covenant.
seconds.
Don't we have to make it?
We have it. We already have both logged into it.
Oh,
I sent that to you a long time
so it
ago.
doesn't take very long.
Anyways, thanks for being here. Stay safe. We'll see you next week for Fab preview season getting started. And hopefully we see a lot of you tonight for the Armory League. I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
So
come on
see
by
you
the
there.
Discord even if you're not a part of it. Take care.